Oops. My bad. Hi everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. Skullback was saying you could hear clicky clacky when I was on the starting soon screen, so I hope I didn't break something. Until someone says something in chat, I'm gonna be paranoid that I definitely did something wrong. Hello everybody, I hope this is working okay. Aloha, hi Magus, hello, hello. It's just me today. Peanut's getting married on Friday. Let me know if I need to move the microphone closer. I don't think I can talk a whole lot louder than this. Hello, hello, hi everybody. Hello! Oh, I'm glad everybody's here. We can hear you, okay, thank you. Cute bow, thank you! Some of my Mickey Mouse ears. Last week I was on vacation to Disney World, and these were one of the ears that I wore there. Hydrate, thank you Magus. I know if I'm sick I probably shouldn't be drinking iced coffee. I tried that for about half a day and then I think I started getting a caffeine headache and I was like, well, it's really doing me better if I just keep drinking my iced coffee. So, here we are. Hi everybody, hello, hello. Skullback, Robot, Udit, hello, Witch, hi, Skullback. You didn't manage to find the roadie, did you? I think the Roni found me. I did a test just before coming live, and I do have the dreaded double bars, but the second bar is very, very faint, so I think I have, like, baby Roni. I'm hoping that it's better before Friday, because that would be kind of a bumskis to miss my younger sister's wedding. See you after work, bye Magus. Bye! But I'm all cozy today. I feel pretty okay. My voice doesn't sound the way that it normally does, at least to me. Maybe it sounds the same for you guys, but it sounds a little bit deeper, and I can feel it kind of in through here. But otherwise, I've got a runny nose today, so I do have a handy dandy box of tissues standing by. So I get embarrassed. I'm definitely not gonna blow my nose on stream. I have a little, like, boop boop. I got a little cap I can flick. Congrats on your pregnancy. I would be more scared if that's the test that I took. I'm just sick. I'm just ill. I look kind of pink, but I think that's the lighting. Because I definitely did not get a tan at all while I was away. Sorry, Loki. I can't tell if I'm warm or if I'm cold. I was cold, so I put on a hoodie, and now I'm warm. So we're just gonna do our best. We're gonna do what we can. And we're gonna keep working on this guy. So he himself is mostly done. We are still missing some arms, some hands here, but I didn't know how he was going to be posed, so I didn't want to pick hands until he was just about ready. And his back piece is what we've got to work on. He's got like this tiny little one, but his giant big back piece still needs to be built. I don't know when I did this, but I think before I went on vacation, I like put these two together to be like, oh, I can get rid of the runners if I just put these two together. So I have two tubes, and that's it. That's all I've done, not on stream. Hi Norm, it has been a while. I hope you're doing well. Did you end up going to Fan Expo? And if you did you like it? How did you not tan after spending a week walking around Disney? Turns out Disney, Florida in general, is much hotter than I was anticipating it to be as a Canadian citizen that lives in the snow for half of the year. Disney hot. Disney toasty. I was not expecting to be sweating every day. I was shook. I also wore copious amounts of sunscreen that protected me from getting burnt. I wore SPF 60, 50, 60. I think I had 70 or 80, but I ran out before the trip. But I just wore a lot of sunscreen. There also wasn't as many gators as I thought there was going to be in Disney, or in Florida. I saw one gator my whole trip. Anytime I saw a body of water, I was like, is there a gator in there? And I tried to, no, I didn't see any gators. I did see that there was Gatorland though, and I thought about it, but no dice. Peanut's making fun of me for being sick. God damn it, Peanut. I'm trying to be better for your wedding, you little nut. Don't roast me. I'm doing my best. So I still have a whole box full of runners. This is still a lot of runners. Considering how much of the kit is built already, this is intimidating. There's still a lot here. And I also have Loki here. Okay. Oh no, I don't press there. What do I... Man, I feel like I haven't streamed in forever. We had a cooler week than normal while you were here. It was toasty. It rained all of Monday. I was drenched. Okay, I don't... Is this on or is this not on? I'm gonna say it's probably not on, so let's try this. Ah. Ba-da! Okay, I do have to... Pardon me while I blow my nose. I hope the microphone isn't sensitive enough that you hear me every time I blow my nose. Because that would be embarrassing for me. It rained all day. Where did I put my phone? All day Monday, it rained the entire time. I got absolutely drenched. I opened my phone and the first photo was my vid test. Yeah, where... This is me soaked in a poncho in the rain at Disney World. Amazing. Absolutely soaked. It rained like the second I got off the bus. It was like, you know what we want to do your first day here? We just want to rain the whole time. And I was like, okay, bet. It is what it is. Did my best. I'm gonna start on the weapons for this guy. Looks like he's got 3 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, 1 of these. What the Man's got a lot of weapons. What does he need them all for? The beam bazooka looks pretty cool. Alrighty. I hope we're able to get rid of a lot of these runners today, because there's so many. Peanut's popping off in the wedding chat right now. She's been getting a lot of stuff done and ready for Friday. And she didn't go to work today, so she's just popping off. Hi, Style! I need to get back to building, but I'm packing to move. I remember packing to move, and it was very stressful. I hope you have a better experience than I did. Are you excited to be moving? Because moving can be fun and exciting, but it can also be stressful and not super exciting. SB runner? S and B? This is J. I think I'm gonna need this later. S and B. Why are there so many? It's been busy with tax season and a move, so I've been MIA. Don't worry about it. I'm always here. Except for when I'm on vacation. It's the one time when I'm not here. But there's never any pressure. We're always around. We'll always be somewhere. Vibing. Whenever y'all are free, we're happy to hang out with you guys. But when you're busy, don't stress about it. Go do what you gotta do. Also, tax season for us is in like March, I think. I wonder if we have different tax seasons. I think... What runner is this? S, okay, I do need this one. And I need B runner. All of these look like weapon runners, but they're not the weapon runner I'm looking for. They're not the droids you're looking for. I'm throwing runners now. Oh goodness. Wait. Speaking of these are not the droids you're looking for, I think that was my favorite Disney park. I think Hollywood from Disney World, 10 out of 10. Because their Star Wars area was bomb. I absolutely loved it. They had my favorite ride of the entire Disney World 4 sets of parks, the Rise of the Resistance ride. I loved it. I always thought the half-clear version of this would be cool. Do they have a half-clear version of the Psycho? Moving is a whirlwind of chaos. Absolutely. Moving by choice is usually better. Yeah, my experience was less fun because it wasn't super by choice. I am and I'm not. I want to go home to be closer to the fan bam. But my job wouldn't let me be remote, So I need to be job searching too. That's crummy. That's very crummy. My work's letting me work remotely this week so I don't infect the whole office, which is nice of them. I'm glad that I was able to do that. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Sorry, the more I talk, the more it makes me cough. Did you build a lightsaber? I did not build a lightsaber. I didn't even see where you build the lightsabers. I think I saw the outside of the building, but I think you need a reservation to go into the building. I did see where people built the droids though, and the droids looked very, very cute. But I brought a very small suitcase so that it could be a carry-on suitcase onto the plane, because I heard that the Florida airport is horrible for baggage claim. So I didn't want to bring a big luggage and then have to wait for baggage claim, because I did my first Disney park the day that I landed. So I landed on Monday and did Epcot like same day. Got off the plane, went to the resort, checked in, went to Disney. Got there at like 2 and then had until park closed to do everything. So that's why I was like, you know what, I have to skip bag claim because I need to make the most of Epcot. And then it rained the whole time anyways. So I didn't have a whole lot of luggage space to bring back big souvenirs. I did bring back a couple small souvenirs. I'm getting close to someone I've been crushing on, so I'm trying to make the most of our time. That's very sweet. I love a good romance. It's been a strange time for me. It sounds like you've got a lot going on all in one style. I don't know why it's called half clear. I guess because it's semi-transparent. Either way, it probably is super expensive to ship. Shipping anything large and fancy be expensive. I don't know how much of this kit I'm gonna get through today, but we'll do our best. She lives! Puzz, I do live. I'm doing my best. I think last time I was sick on stream, I sounded way worse than I sound now. I don't know if any of y'all remember. Last time I had the vid, I was streaming... Was it Armored Core 6? I think it was Armored Core 6 that just came out. And I was doing my first session of Armored Core. And I sounded like I smoked 6 packs a day. I sounded really not great. But moving the topic to the build, have you built the backpack for this beast? I haven't built the backpack. I've been going in the order of the booklet. And it's got me on the weapons next. Once the weapons are passed, then we'll be at the back piece. I did cut out 4 pieces before, just to get them out of the runners, but they're just like the circular components of it. So I haven't gotten to the backpack yet, but I'm very excited to. There's still so many runners in the box that I'm scared to see how big this thing is gonna be. There's so many pieces still. I think it's gonna be about half the length of the build it took to put this guy together, is my assumption. That's what I think is gonna happen. Did your resort have the new trail monorail connecting to the park? I stayed at a resort that had the buses. I didn't have a monorail, but I did see when I was at the parks what the monorail looked like. There was one thing that you went on that was like in the sky. It's like a, I don't know what you would call that. Sky rail. It looked very, very cute. It looked like a lot of fun. But I took the buses to each of the different parks, and then the day that I went to Universal, I just got an Uber. Galaxy Edge is the Disneyland, not Disney World. I went to the Disney World one. I don't know what it's called. But it was incredible. The Star Wars area in Disney World was my favorite themed area that I went to all week. I think second place in themed areas would have been Universal's Harry Potter World, which was Hogsmeade and Diagon's Alley, something like that. Then my third favorite was Springfield, which was also Universal, because Springfield Simpsons was really cool. It was very good. Do you still have to do the giant backpack? Yes, it's going to be huge once you build this. I'll get you a new one. I need more than one style? How many of these do you have, style? His backpack's gonna be huge. This is just 2 pieces that I put together, and this itself is larger than he is. So it kind of set my expectation for how big the backpack is gonna be. Which is kind of funny to me. Because this is massive. This is huge. Slowly but surely, he's coming together. Oh yes, it's all coming together. This one's 6. But it's got me working on the weapons next, so it hasn't... Maybe it's saving the goodies for last. Maybe it wants you to get through all this before you can work on the backpack. I did build the stand, and the stand itself is larger, which is kind of cool. But I think having him done and on the stand is gonna look absolutely amazing. Oh, rest in peace. Timer, sorry robot, I was too slow on that one. I was too slow. I think my favorite part about the trip might have been the food. I just like food in general. Food is tasty. Food good. I did take a picture of the tangled girl for Will. That was Will's request. I think Will said they knew that person, and they were like, please find them. Please search them out. So I did. On Magic Kingdom Day, I had to go find them. My favorite ride was definitely Rise of the Resistance in Hollywood. But my favorite roller coaster was the Velociraptor? Velosa something? It was Doctor that said we had to try a particular ride when we went. Doctor said, when you go, make sure you go to Universal, and when you go to Universal, make sure you try Velosa Coaster or something like that. Definitely my favorite roller coaster. It was a lot of fun. I think it was supposed to be... It was definitely Jurassic Park raptor themed, but I was so focused on where the ride was going that I didn't really take in a whole lot of the scenery, if that makes sense. I was so focused on like where the ride itself was going. Which is kind of funny. The other roller coaster that I really, really loved is the new Tron ride. Which part was Tron in? Was Tron in Magic Kingdom? I think so. I think Tron was in Magic Kingdom. The Tron ride was amazing, but it felt very short. It felt a little shorter. I wanted to go to Universal in Florida just for that Velocicoaster. It was, when Doctor sent it to us, I think Doctor said it was like one of the highest rated roller coasters in the world. Hey Doc, speak Doc's name and Doc shall appear. Doc, we were talking about the Velocicoaster. Welcome back, Smiley. Hope you're feeling better. I'm still positive, but the line is faint, so I think I'm getting better. I think. And a streamer treat. I'm gonna have to go get some snackies from upstairs. Is the Velocicoaster Doctor one of the highest rated coasters? I can't remember what it was that you had said. You had said something about it being just a godly roller coaster. Lurker, thank you for the bits as well. Thank you so much. It was definitely the best roller coaster that I went on. But my favorite ride was the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, because that ride was kind of like an interactive experience and a ride both in one. I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't been on it and is planning to go on it, so I'm not going to get into the specifics of what happens on the ride. But there's different like phases, and it's kind of interactive, and the sets are amazing. I was just very impressed with how they did everything. But if you're looking for thrills and chills, then Velocicoaster is definitely what you're looking for. there were a couple rides
Waka, waka, waka.
that made me feel sick, and there were a couple rides that broke down while I was on them, team. Okay. So I was in Universal. Which park was it? Was it in Diagon Alley or was it in Hogsmeade? It was in Hogsmeade. So I started the day and I went to Diagon's Alley because it opened first. But that day they were doing Halloween stuff, so the park closed at 5. So I took the Harry Potter train to the other park, to Hogsmeade. Here we go. Oh no, I gotta blow my nose again. Yeet. So I went to Hogsmeade. Oh no, I got plastic fingers. And in Hogsmeade, there was the super popular ride, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure or something like that is what it was called. Gee. Oh, courtesy of Robot. Thank you, Robot. Robot, thank you so much. Have you considered joining the Church of Katoki? Explore the depths of Gundam following the Pope himself. Is the Pope gonna teach me about Gundam? That'd be kinda lit. That's my greatest worry. Happened on the stupid Harry Potter castle every time I've tried it. Nice ears! Well, thank you! Inhale the dust. It'll block the vid receptors for sure. The Hagrid's motorbike would have been one of my contenders for, I think, favorite ride of the week. It would have been in my top 3 favorite rides of the entire vacation. If it didn't break down, and when it broke down, team, I was not well. I was unwell. If you have been on Hagrid's motorbike before, the part that it broke down is a pretty terrifying place to be in. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to calm my emotions to tell you guys about this, but I'm getting third-hand spooks just thinking about it. I was scared. The ride at one point stops in a dark-ish cave. And then the ride, the roller coaster, drops. You drop from one track to a second track below it. So the coaster I was on dropped and then stopped. So that's where I was stuck, is where you're on the below track, right? So it takes a second to set in that it's broken and that I'm totally boned. The 2 people in front of me were like, oh man, this breaks down all the time, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, that reaffirmed that this is definitely not supposed to happen because they've been on this ride before and they know that this isn't where it's supposed to stop. And there's another coaster. So when you're looking through the cave from where it drops, you can still see some of the tracks, right? And there's still carts going on the track. And I'm like, if they come to the top track and then bop, they bop onto me. I'm underneath. I just about threw up in my seat. I was fucking terrified for my life. So that was my experience on Hagrid's motorbike. And then I just kind of had an anxiety attack or a panic attack for the rest of the ride after it started moving, and it kind of killed any excitement that I had. Once I got off the ride, it exits into like a gift shop. I had to stand in the gift shop and just leave me here, everybody. I need a second. I was not well. I was not well whatsoever. I think the other ride I broke down while I was on it was like pretty close to the end, and there was no dropping mechanics or anything weird, like you were just stopped at a slow point, and I was like, you know what, this is acceptable. This is okay. Did you have the butterbeer? I did not have the butterbeer. I saw that it was very popular, but I assumed that butterbeer had beer in it, and I'm not much of a beer person. Let's go back, thank you for the sub. Forgot I had to refresh this for the show up. Let's go back, thank you. Thank you. Were you on it when it broke? I was on it when it broke, Will. I was terrified for my life. I legitimately thought there was a possibility I would have died. Milk, thank you. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. I've always thought it was over-designed. Apparently it breaks down fairly frequently. And I think if it broke down in a different spot, I would be a lot more comfortable than where it broke down when I was on it. Freaking ookie spooky gang. The phrase "they bop onto me" sounds a lot more like a pleasant experience than it would have been. I was trying not to swear, Will, and that was the first thing that popped into my head, so that's what I went with. Because if I wasn't live on the internet, the way that I would have described that would have been vastly different. You also have to know that rides like these are very redundant with safety measures. I kept trying to tell myself that, but in the moment, none of that mattered to me. I was like, surely there's stop features, this, that, and the other. But my brain was not thinking overly rationally at the time, and I wish that it would have. She admitted she broke the rides. Smiley went gremlin mode at the parks. It was a cool ride, and I really, really liked it up until that point. Do you think Disney gave you COVID as vengeance for what you did to their machines? I mean, technically, what was the second one that broke down? Motorbike was the most memorable one that broke down. What was the other one? It was, okay, what roller coasters did I go on? Maybe if we talk through the ones that I went on, we'll figure out which one was the second one I was on that broke down. I wonder if it was, no, I don't know. So the first day was Epcot day. Epcot has like one ride total, and it's Ratatouille's Adventure. No, yes, no. Yes, in the France Pavilion. Okay, correct. So Ratatouille was the first ride of Disney World? And it was pretty cool, it was cute. You're in like a little ride, and you just go through the kitchen. It was interesting. I've never been on a ride like that before. It's almost like you're on a flat magnetic floor and the cart is just like shuffleboarding around, if that makes any sense. Like it's being pulled by a magnet or something. There's no tracks or anything on the floor. It's just a flat floor. And I've never been on a ride like that before. It was very, very cool. But the cart moves around a little bit to make it feel like you're doing drops and things like that, so that was kind of neat. I think they called it a sensory experience. You got like blasted with air or water or stuff as you went through the ride. It was pretty neat. So that one didn't break down. That was as expected. I think that was the only ride of Epcot day, because I think it's the only ride in Epcot. I think there might be a Frozen Anna and Elsa something. I don't know if it was a ride or an experience, but it had a very big lineup in one of the pavilions. Norwegian pavilion, perhaps? Mayhaps. Sorry, I've been building very slowly. I've been very engrossed in my stories. But my brain can only handle one thing or the other right now, building or chatting. So I'm doing my best to do both. Kids drink it. There's no beer. What is in the butterbeer? I feel like I was lacking this knowledge at the time, Will. That would have changed my opinion. Isn't it just cream soda? I missed out. I should have tried the butter. I tried the pumpkin something. Or maybe it was the pineapple something. I don't know. I had some weird Harry Potter drink. I think it was orange. I think it was pumpkin something. With lunch, maybe? It's basically butterscotch. Oh. She causes so many problems it isn't even noteworthy when it happens now. I think that's the only problem I caused. I had not a problem caused in front of me, but I had a scene caused in front of me. I don't think it involved me, but it might have indirectly involved me. On day 2 on Hollywood Day, I of course went straight to the Star Wars area. And I went to one of the shows, the one with Kylo Ren, because I really wanted to see the Kylo Ren, and they do like a little performance, and it was very cute. And then Kylo Ren with some stormtroopers comes down into the audience and starts walking around looking for people to like mess about with as they try to flush out the members of the Resistance in the crowd. And I think he was walking over to me because there was one person, he was facing me, right? And there was one person between him and I, and he tells the person in front of me to move aside, but then the guy in front of me didn't move aside, so I was like, did this guy just spare me from an interaction with Kylo Ren? Because I feel like I would have panicked, and I don't think I would have done very well. Would have been cool, but I think they might have picked me out of the crowd because I was smiling too intently when everything was happening, and then when he started coming down in the audience and moving around, I was like noticeably backing away. Maybe that made me an easy target. Like, oh, this girl is fucking definitely doesn't want this. Let's go pick on her. So depending on how you looked at it, I got spared by the guy that would not move aside. What else happened? There was something else that came to mind when I said that. Maybe I am causing problems. What was the other thing? Oh, I apparently look like a very gullible individual because I kept being messed with. The first time I was messed with was in the Park and Fly, still in Canada. I go to board the bus for the Park and Fly, and the bus driver's like, oh, I can't take you on this bus. And being the polite, gullible Canadian citizen that I am, I'm like, yep, okay, sure. Where do I go? Into that shelter over there? It was like, I don't know, 400 meters off to the side. And he's like, no, I'm kidding. Get on this bus. And I'm like, well, if you tell me I'm not supposed to be here, I'm just not gonna be here. And then it happened again when I was in Animal Kingdom. I was doing one of the walking paths in Animal Kingdom, and they've got wilderness explorers all throughout the park. From the movie Up, the little guy with the little boy with the badge, with the sash, the wilderness explorer. So they've got wilderness explorers throughout the park that like teach you things. And I was walking by. What did he say? I think he said your shoelace is untied. So I looked down at my shoelace, and it was not untied. My shoelace was most definitely tied. So I must have looked confused, because I looked back at him. I don't remember what he said. He said something, and I'm like, man, you're not the first person that's got me this trip. And then he's like, oh man, that's super unlucky. What's over here? Like, look at this or something. So I look at where his finger is, and he's pointing at literally nothing. He's like, that's literally 2 in a row. And I'm like, I just trust people. I don't know what to tell you. So they told me I was their favorite guest of that day. That made me happy. I don't know why I look so gullible. Mission Space. Was it Universal or Disney? It was Disney. Snacking around the world? It was, unfortunately raining around the world, Will, when I was there. It ranged from, like, 2 to 7 on the day that I was in the park for Epcot. I had grand plans to snack around the world. I ended up getting the Disney dining plan so that I could get all of the snackies, and then I brought a bunch of USD that I had converted so that I can eat extra snackies, and I called it Smiley's food budget because that's exactly what it was for, so I can have many snackies. But then it rained quite a bit. I don't think I ended up getting anything on Epcot Day except for Starbucks. The first thing I did when I got to Disney World, I went straight to the Starbucks and I got me a large coffee. And then I took a picture of it. Because it was a Disney cup. I thought it was cute.
Waku, waku.
Waku waku. Dave, thank you. Thank you. Epcot has Frozen as well. Someone asked me how many hours I've played Deadlock, and I was like, I don't know, 30? It was over 150? I love Mission Space. It's essentially a centrifuge that simulates launch G-forces. What? Spookum. You can get butterbeer in NYC? Well, I haven't missed out then. Pumpkin juice, probably. At least that's the name in canon, so I'm not sure what they'd actually put it. Did you have the blue or the green milk? I saw the blue or the green milk stand, and I wimped out. I didn't end up having the blue or green milk. But I did go to the lunch area. What did they call it? Docking Bay 7, I think was the name of the lunch area in the Star Wars area. Went there for lunch and got whatever specialty drink they had on the menu, which wasn't blue or green milk. And then their fried chicken, which was tasty. It's very good. They smelled fear, maybe. Pick on the happy Canadian? You are quite suspicious. Russell punked you? Yeah, one of Russell's minions punked me. So, ma'am, did you do any Star Wars things? I went on Rise of the Resistance, and it was my favorite ride of the park. Absolutely loved it. I ate at Docking Station 7, or Docking something 7. I took a picture with the Millennium Falcon. The other Star Wars ride was broken when I went by. Rise of the Resistance? No, that was the one that I did go on. Smuggler's Run. Maybe might have been the other one. That one was broken when I went by. Went to go see Kylo Ren. Almost got punked by Kylo Ren. Watched some stormtroopers walk around and haze people because that was hilarious. I definitely enjoyed that. I think it was when Kylo Ren was walking around the crowd. There was a baby or something that started crying, and he walked right up to it and just went, calm yourself. And I was like, that's a vibe. Way to go, Kylo Ren. That's hilarious. I went to go see Chewbacca and got a picture with Chewbacca. Chewie, my guy. I wasn't allowed to bring my coffee in to see Chewie, so I had to down it. That was my second coffee. I had a Joffrey's coffee, which I guess is it a coffee chain in the States? We don't have Joffrey's up here. Went to try a Joffrey's coffee. It was pretty mid. I was very sad. I've had Dunkin' coffee, and I thought Dunkin' coffee slapped. I could literally taste the sugar in Dunkin' coffee. Oh, that's good stuff. Joffrey's coffee wasn't it. It didn't hit quite the same. So I had to down it and then toss it so I could go see Chewie, but it is what it is. Did a lot of penny hunting in Disney World. There's penny machines everywhere. I did not realize this was such a popular thing at theme parks. Blonde energy, yeah. Hello, how is Disney World? I had a lot of fun. Ronto Wrap the goat. Ronto Wrap is just hot dogs. But the little area that they served the Ronto Wraps in looked amazing. Spoiler alert, the balloon and green milks are not actually milk either. That's upsetting. That's upsetting to me. I like milk. I like that it's a creamy beverage. Milk with fried chicken. Rise of the Resistance was so fun. Smuggler's Run is pretty cool. It's kind of a game. That's what I heard. I looked into it a little more when it was broken because I was like, well, what am I missing out on? Should I come back later in the day? But I guess it's like multiple people are in a ship all doing different things. Which sounds kind of cool. I've done none of this build. I've just been chatting shit with you guys for 43 minutes. Amazing. Apologies for anyone that came here to see actual building. I'm sorry! I'll try to build a little bit more. I just have so many stories to tell you guys. It's not often I have fun and exciting things going on. Smuggler's Run, where you pilot the Falcon. Did you get a picture with any Star Wars characters? I did get a picture with Chewie. I think Chewie's the only Star Wars character that I saw. I would have liked to get a picture with Kylo Ren, but he was walking around doing Kylo Ren stuff. And then the other time I saw him was during a show, so I didn't bug him. Did you do Star Tours? Okay, Star Tours I did do. I basically walked onto the ride because there was no wait for Star Tours. And I felt a little bit nauseous doing Star Tours. They put you into a ship, a pod, something like that, and you're watching something on the screen. In your seat, the whole ship, I guess, is kind of moving based on what's happening on the screen. And I don't know why that made me feel nauseous, but I guess I get car sick, so maybe that makes sense. It made me feel not great. I also felt sick after doing the Hollywood Aerosmith ride. The Aerosmith ride is a pretty cool coaster. It had a pretty good drop. It's a coaster that is in the dark for quite a bit of it. But I think because it's the second day that I was at Disney World, I hadn't been eating and drinking as well as I should have been or looking after myself, so I already had a headache and I wasn't feeling very good before I got on the ride. And then coming off of the ride, I did one of these where like my hands were out in front of me and I was trying to balance myself walking out of the ride. I was not super well after that. That one took a lot out of me. But if you're on your feet all day in the blazing hot, you really gotta look after yourself. And I'm glad I learned that lesson on day 2 before I felt crummy for multiple days. So that was good. Are you sure it wasn't Peanut in a Kylo Ren costume? He was a little tall for Peanut. Never heard of it. We have Gregory's coffee. It was definitely a J. Maybe it's just like a Disney World chain. Disney specific Joffrey's coffee. They also had donuts like the size of your face. I thought about getting one, but I got many other tasties instead. I got ample tasties. The big tastums. Mid like Tim's? Damn, shots fired, Dave. You're not wrong. Damn. Tim's has some good things. An ice cap is iconic. Ice cap is tasty. Okay, little kitty, I need you to move your tail so I can see what's going on here. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. Oh, you tuck it in with your tail? Very nice. This one goes here, this one goes here. Like this. Boop. Yes, okay, nice. Joffrey's Coffee and Tea Co. is the official Walt Disney World coffee. Oh, okay, so it is Disney specific. So how's it feel knowing that you likely flew over me? I wish I knew where. I could have waved out the window and be like, yo, what up, Dave? How's it going down there? My sister wants to visit Tokyo Disneyland when we go to Japan next year. Luckily, it's a lot cheaper than Florida. I would also love to visit Disneyland in Tokyo. I did see when I was at Disney this past week that they're looking to add Nintendo World to Florida. How to Train Your Dragon and Dark something. It looked kind of ooky spooky, which was interesting. Lamel, Smiley's wedding. Hi, Glenn. Hello, hello. Who comes here for building? I don't know, dog. That's a good question. I've built literally nothing. Anyone know how to find Seed Freedom on the tube? Netflix. There's some fancy milk at the grocery store that tastes like orange creamsicle. It's kind of like good but trippy. That reminds me of purple ketchup. Did you guys ever have purple ketchup in the States, or was that a Canadian thing? Are Canadians so unhinged that we kept it to ourselves? S, no, this is J Runner. S2, S, B, and S1. Which are you? B. 20. I do not see a 20. What? 20's gone. Where is B20? Did it fall off in the... Is it this thing? Guess so. It fell off in the box. It's the English dub on Netflix? Oh, it's not subbed on Netflix? Damn. Savage. Unlucky. Unluckum. Stories are fun. Hydrate, thank you, Nike. Stories do be fun. I had a good time. Streamer treat, that's the second streamer treat. I definitely gotta go get streamer treats. And cat treats, okay. I need to wash my fingies and then get all the snackums. Okay. Okay. Snackums acquired. Kitty treats also acquired. Oh. This headband's gonna start hurting my head. I should have thought of that ahead of time, but I definitely did not. Would you like a snacky kitty? From Nike? Want this? Tatey. No other cats followed me down. Kitties! No? Just you, little man? Hi, Ducky. Hi, sister. No more snackies. You got two. You got two. Oh, big stretch. He's been laying here for a very long time. Way before stream started. And then for streamer treats, I've got these cupcakes that I got for the 12-hour stream. Bah. There was one from Style and no one from Nike, so I'm behind on cupcakes. How about the rest of the parks? Did you meet any of the princesses? I didn't run into any as they were wandering about. For some reason, I thought there would just be princesses wandering around, because whenever I saw videos on Instagram or TikTok, it looked like people were just walking by. Wait, hold on. I did see someone walking by. I saw... They were the evil stepsisters. Cinderella's evil stepsisters. Why do I think one's name is Giselle? They have, like, interesting names. I saw the evil stepsisters. And I was in line, and someone was like, your dress is ugly. And I was like, why would you be so mean to the evil stepsisters? They're just trying to be fashion. Leave them be. Don't be so rude. Why spend so much money to go to a Disney park and then insult one of the characters? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I think I did the hydrate. Okay, I got my cupcake. Did you take advantage of the single rider lanes? There was only one ride where I noticed there was a single rider lane, and I think it was in Animal Kingdom, maybe? There was a Yeti Everest ride. That's the only one that I noticed, like, a single rider lane for. Rock and Roller Coaster, that's the one that I felt super sick on. That ride has to be like 40 years old. Which one? Rock and Roller Coaster? I did see trivia, and it said that the E.T. ride was the oldest in the park, but I don't remember which park was E.T. Hollywood, maybe? When I was in senior high school, our senior class had rented out a few hours at night. I went on it 14 times in 2 hours. Did you not feel sick, Will? Okay, let me eat. Oh, jeez. Let me eat my cupcake. Did you go to Epcot? Yes, it was raining incredibly hard all day. Like thunderstorm raining. Raining very, very hard. Simpsons ride made me a little sick. No, I didn't get to go on it. I tried to do both Universal parks in one day, so I didn't have a whole lot of time. Because my focus was the Harry Potter areas, but I did go to the Simpsons area for lunch. I had a Krusty Burger and I ate it in Moe's Bar. Stream is stuttering? Oh god, what did I break? Rock and Roller Coaster is amazing. I meant Star Tours for 40 years. Okay. Dark Universe. Okay. I'm so behind on chat. Sorry, team. I'm caught up to the purple ketchup. You did have purple ketchup. Amazing. I think there was green. I don't think it was green ketchup. I think it was green mustard and purple ketchup. Purple ketchup was a fever dream of a choice. Weren't they from like 2 weeks ago? Absolutely. One bite? Okay, well I have one more cupcake. I can one bite this other one. Griselda? Drizella? Oh no. They have scheduled times they start around. I did notice that you could get in line to meet different characters, but some of them just seem to... Oh, how am I gonna one bite this? This is actually kind of big. I don't know about this. Thank goodness a lot of that was icing, so I could squish it down very easily. And hydrate. Thank you. I'm almost caught up on chat. They're evil. You can't be nice to them by law. Doctor? How dare you? I mean, they weren't the super nicest. But I would feel bad being mean to, like, the person who is being the steps. I'm choking on cupcake. Oh no! Universal has them for a lot of rides. I'm pretty sure they all have single rider lanes if you ask. What the? ET is also Universal? Damn. That's sad to hear. I love Epcot the most. Epcot definitely had a lot of food options and a lot to look at. But because it was raining so hard, I feel like there wasn't a whole lot to do, unfortunately. Like, anyone that had an outside stand or, like, cart kept putting stuff over it because it kept raining. So they would effectively close them down because of all the rain. There was one person who was getting food and, like, walked like this with it pouring rain. By the time she got under the cover where everybody else was, like this picnic area, it was like soup. It was just water. I think she had a hot dog in one. And it was just, her little cup thing was full of water. It was interesting. I gotta blow my nose again. Bye. Epcot short. You had blue ketchup too? That's cray. She simply unhinges her jaw. Oh no, another streamer treat, more catchers. Okay, I'm almost caught up. I'm at the bottom of the scrolling. I don't need to scroll anymore. I think it should just auto-scroll for me now that I've caught up. Kitty, you get more snackies. You want more snackies? My fingers might smell like cupcake, but you want a snack? You want a cup? Are you tired? You want this? Come get it. Disney is an interesting people-watching experience. Good boy. What's up, Siki? Hi, Cody. Today I learned when Cody is sick, Cody eats raw onions like Shrek does. He just bites them like an apple. Does anybody else do that? Is that an American thing? I need to know. Because when Shrek does it, it looks really cool, but I know if I do it, I'm just gonna make like a stinky face and be like, oh, that was not fun. But I know that there are people who just love onions, so that's probably not a big deal. But if it works as like a get sick better recipe, then maybe it's worth it. Hey y'all, it's good if you eat raw onions and garlic so that you keep away the cold and the vampires. That's a great idea. We love calling it the happiest place on earth while watching all of the miserable parents. Are you keeping track of all the snackies Peanut is missing out on? I'm at 3 so far. I think I gotta eat one more cupcake. I'm gonna 2-bite this one like a normal person. It's not an American thing. It's old school medicine. I love old school medicine. I love old school sayings and ways of doing things that just were universally accepted and not challenged. And then as you get older, you're like, wait a minute, why did everybody do this and not question it? Why was this a thing? Okay, this is cupcake 3. This is basically my dinner at this point. Mini cupcake. Hi, Belfry. Hi, little man. It does not taste good. Ow, I keep biting my lip. That's the second time today, and I did it 2 times yesterday, all in the same spot. Hi, Autastic. Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm just resting where I bit my lip. Ow. I listened to a medical history podcast of some of the stuff people did and do. It's wild. What's the weirdest thing, Lurker? Stuff like that I think is fun to listen to. I like learning stuff. Psycho Zaku, I have it. Terrified of making it. I also have a Thunderbolt. We don't have a Thunderbolt. We just have the Psycho Zaku. But the backpack looks very, very large. I haven't gotten to it yet, and it looks kind of ooky spooky, kind of intimidating, but I'm definitely excited to see it finished built. Welcome, welcome. Gotta go psycho mode. Me eating cupcakes. I'm already sicko mode, technically. Just not the cool kind. That's always the worst. I'm saving those two for a diorama when I can do lighting. I've never tried lighting before. It sounds very complicated, but the result looks very, very cool. Biting your lip is the worst. It swells, making it more likely you will bite it, making it swell more. It's a vicious cycle. Yes. Yesterday it was bleeding and I could see bite marks. I was like, why am I like this? Probably drilling holes in their head. Is this one S1? No. Where did I put the S1 runner? I had it earlier today. What have I done, Loki? Where did Mummy put S1 runner? What the heck? Oh, is it the one that's on the floor? Maybe. Probably. Indeed it is. I have wireless LED diodes that work with a magnetic field generating stand, so the plan is to learn to install those. That sounds very complicated. Runner check. Will, no! Ah! Damn it, Will. This is a huge box of runners. Alright. Runner check. Sorry, everybody. Eat! Whoa, there are so many. I don't want to lose this one again. This is the S1 runner that I need. These are 3 of my 4 eye runners. Still so many pieces left. S2 runner. J runners. How many could you possibly have left? A whole bunch. You already built the suit. Watch me. We shall see. Okay, I'll start a little stack here. Showed you all these ones. B runner. You gonna sniff them, Loki? You making sure that they're okay, buddy? O runner. Big yawn. O runner. R1. D. Bye, Loki. Oh, you just want Mummy's box? Is that, you want this? E. We're going. You want to sit in the other box? Careful, that one's on a slant. Careful, here, Mummy help. Here you go. Okay, he's in the lid. H runner. This is a big pile here, Will. C runner. Another R2 runner. See, there's still pieces on all of these. How many D's are them? I don't know. Q1. Q1 is still full. Well, look at how big the stack is still. Look at all these ones I still have to do. Another O runner. F runner. Polycap runner. The 4th I runner. G runner. A2 runner. Another C runner. A1 runner. P runner. N runner. Q2 runner. Dang, gotta say D's with no peanut around. D runner. Another D runner. Okay, so my pile of runners is, whoa, taller than the Psycho Zaku is. Gomenasai. You've already built the suit, so I got rid of the red runners, and that was about it. Homestar runner. The cheat. I really liked Homestar runner. It was great. My favorite was Teen Girl Squad. Teen Girl Squad! What's her face? So-and-so. The ugly one! The disorganization here is distressing. I don't have a runner holder big enough for all of these runners. I am stuck. The Zaku itself is like 1/3 of the bottle. I have so many runners left. So many. What's that new strange box? Damn, I didn't realize how big the model is. This is precisely why the kid scares me. It's so big. Strong bad emails for the win. Trogdor, the Burninator, and Techno. Homestar was a great website. Hi John, heyo, heyo, heyo. Sorry for the very long runner check, gang. But I mean, we have done very little so far. I lay them all out in alphabetical order as I build. That would make a lot more sense. And I just put away the runner that I was looking for so long. This one. I feel like when I do a runner holder check, it becomes even more disorganized because I just throw them all together into a giant pile to see how big it is. I wonder if I use all of these S1 pieces for different parts of the gun and if I can just cut them all out. I'm gonna need 7, 8, 9. Maybe I can just cut all these out. What was that noise? That was ooky, but we'll pretend everything's fine. Okay, so we're gonna need these, get these out, maybe I can get rid of this runner. Oh no! Oh no! Is that all for the weapons, or this is for the rest of the build? This is how many runners are remaining. I might as well just cut out these little things here, because I have a feeling these go together, so I might as well cut them out. Assuming that I'll need them at some point. Because I don't know how many extra pieces there are in this build, but if they're the only things left on this runner, I'll just get them out of here. And then I'm one less runner for later, which doesn't sound super bad. Meme redeem. Do you have any memes that you would like to show Doc? Do you have a meme for the class? I stabbed my Kshatriya in 2 places on the chest today, so I'm throwing that one out and starting on Zeta Ver.Ka today. Oh no, the HG Kshatriya? Is there more than one Kshatriya, or is it only the HG Kshatriya? Empty. Okay, let's get rid of this one. Bop. Oh, this thing is hurting my head. These little ears. Okay, let's get some of this building done. Oh, I can feel the headband leaving my head. It's slowly pushing itself off. Oops. Overall, it was a good trip, team. It was nice to get away. I definitely did not think that I was going to get sick coming home. That was incredibly unfortunate. I guess the foresight on that one wasn't there. I didn't think that people still got sick with this particular illness so frequently. I didn't even think about it. And now I am reaping the consequences of my actions. So hopefully I'm better before Friday. But we'll have to play it by ear and see. There's an SD Kshatriya? Oh my god, that would be so cute. Are you kidding? Little baby bell pepper? That's absolutely adorable. I feel like an SD Kshatriya would be one of the cuter SDs. SDs are already very cute, but I think that there's a couple suit styles that lend themselves particularly well to being SDs. At least I think so. Been trending up in the States again, sadly. The metal tube with strangers? What? The metal tube with strangers? What does that mean? How often do you guys replace your glass files? I'm trying to figure out if I need to replace this anytime soon. Because it definitely has areas where it feels a lot more smooth. And areas, maybe I always sand in the same spots. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm the problem. You went on a plane. I did go into a metal tube with strangers. Where they recirculate the air to everybody involved. Interesting. I didn't think about it because the restrictions aren't a thing anymore. I didn't think about it. No. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll be back with like a week before the wedding. It'll be perfect. And then I got home and I was like, hey Peanut, like don't panic or anything, but here's the situation. And she was like, I fucking knew it. And I'm like, no way. I replaced a razor last year because I noticed scratches developed on mine and it wasn't sanding as smooth. Yeah, I really like the razor and I'm glad that I use one. But there are areas where you can see it's kind of stripped, I think. I have never replaced my razor. I think you can just clean it. Have you used masking tape to pull all the dust out? I have not. I used to use a paintbrush to like push stuff out of it. But I haven't done that in a while either. I think I stopped doing that when I started wet sanding. But it wouldn't be a bad habit to get back into, to be honest. Even just moving it to this spot that I'm using now to sand is giving me better results than the spot I was using. I guess I do have a tendency to always kind of sand in the same areas. The way of the sanding. Now that we're getting to the end of the year, it's not something I paid attention to a whole lot last year because it was kind of our first year building last year. But do there tend to be more kit announcements and releases as you get closer to Christmas? As you get closer to like Black Friday and Christmas? Or is kit releases pretty standard throughout the year? I know a lot of toy companies are like, oh, we gotta push everything out before Christmas because Christmas is gonna pop off. I was curious to see if Gunpla Plastic Models did the same thing. I've seen a couple announcements for things lately and some stuff looks pretty cool. There are a couple things I'm looking at, but I'm wondering if there's going to be an excess of things that are announced this time of the year. The end of the year, we still have 3.5 months. Usually hobby show announcements, I think. Whenever Christmas starts coming around, or whenever it's fall season, as soon as September hits, all of the Halloween people are out. And whenever I think Halloween, I think of Christmas because I get more excited about Christmas decorations than Halloween decorations because I don't like ooky spooky things. I get scared very easily. So Christmas or Halloween is not my holiday. Plus I've got German heritage and the Germans just go bat crazy for Christmas. Christmas is like their thing. They heckin' love Christmas. I know everybody loves Christmas, but for some reason the Germans go super crazy over Christmas decorations. I've been to stores in Germany that are Christmas stores that just exist year-round. Bandai kit releases are pretty steady throughout the year, but there's a couple big hobby shows in Japan in this part of the year. So we get a lot of announcements in a short span of time. Trade show lineups, okay. I miss when Bandai used to release their reprint schedule, so you know what to look for when you were waiting for. Do they not do a reprint schedule anymore? How do you know when all the good stuff comes out? You just like maybe see it in a hobby shop? Oh man, there's a couple kits that I want that would be reprints, so that's kind of sad if I can't figure out when stuff's coming out. Don't you celebrate Krampus? Krampus night? My German sucks. I can say it in my head, but I can't use my voice to say it out loud. But I also wasn't raised to speak German, which was sad. I wish I knew more about German culture and spoke German. But our Oma, our big Oma, fled here with her husband after the war. So they weren't super big on identifying as Germans. Which I'm like, you know what, fair, that makes sense. But some of my cousins grew up attending like German halls and learning the German dances and the German songs, and I wish I had more of that. My mom didn't really do any of that. Her siblings all got married in a German hall, but she did not. She... What's the word when you yeet out of the country for your wedding? Eloped? She eloped. She did. So no German wedding for mi madre. I did grow up wearing German dresses though. Which is funny, because when I was younger I absolutely hated dresses. But looking back I'm like, damn, those are cute. Cute as a button. All Japan Hobby Shows October 10th to 12th if I recall. So you might find out some Q2 announcements for 2025 in about a month. I think they still do. Gundam Planet has a list. There's not a public one anymore. These days, if you get the info from the hobby shop, the German language version of Hamilton is amazing. Eloping doesn't need to be leaving the country, it's just running away together. Oh. They had a secret destination wedding that nobody knew about. I can't imagine Smiley that hated dresses. I was a skater girl growing up. And because I was essentially one of the boys growing up, I was scared of wearing jeans until grade 9. I was like, I can't wear leg-hugging pants. That's a crime. Nobody can see these thighs. That's a crime. Can't wear tight shirts. They're gonna know I'm a girl. That's legitimately what I was like growing up. So I lived in splash pants and camo pants for the first 13, 14 years of my life. Baggy hoodies, baggy t-shirts. Played every sport in the book. Hated dresses and skirts. I didn't wear my first pair of yoga pants until like grade 11. I didn't start wearing jeans till grade 9. I love frilly things now, but I absolutely hated them as a child. If someone tried to touch my hair and put it in a ponytail, I'd be like, how dare you? I will not. What the heck are splash pants? Splash pants are what we called like waterproof pants that you had a bunch of zippers that you could undo the zipper to turn them into like khaki or capris or shorts or things like that. And I had them in a bunch of different neon colors. I was a fashion statement. Not a good one, but I was a fashion statement. And then I had my scene phase, grade 9, 10, 11. It is what it is, team. It is what it is. Okay. This goes on here. Yup. Oh, I need another B piece. Where did I put B runner? B runner. I wonder if you Googled splash pants, what would show up? Pants being splashed with water. That's kind of funny, but makes sense. I wish I liked feminine and frilly clothes when I was younger. But I was so scared that if I was more female presenting, then I would lose a lot of my friends, which were all guy friends because we played video games or sports. I was like, no, I can't be a girl. I'm gonna lose my entire life. That's crazy. And now I wish I was girlier sooner. It is what it is. Did you wake up one day and was like, nah, F this? I think it was kind of... I hit the point where I started liking the look of dresses and skirts. And I wanted to wear them, but I didn't have the confidence to wear them. So in grade 10 and 11, I bought a lot of cute things and then didn't have the balls to wear them. Some of them still exist in my closet to this day. And I just couldn't convince myself to wear them. And then by the time I was confident enough to wear them, they probably didn't fit me anymore. So I ended up donating them, which was unlucky. The most awkward was always going to school dances or graduations or things like that. Because I didn't know how to wear heels, wasn't very comfortable in dresses. Oh, I've always been an awkward person. Absolute awkward. Oh no, I have to blow my nose again. I would like to imagine that they played it non-stop at the park when you listen to pop punk Disney. I haven't heard it yet. Okay, hold on. Let me blow my nose. So I didn't know that there was a pop punk Disney album until I was literally there. I was in Epcot and I passed a stage not too far from the Japan Pavilion, I think. It might have been close to the American Pavilion. And the signs around the stage said Yellow Card. And I'm like, no way that's the pop punk band I grew up with, Yellow Card, right? The band that plays Ocean Avenue? No way. This is Disney. Why? No way. And then later in that day, I was just about to go into dinner and I hear like a pop punk band playing. And I'm like, was it actually Yellow Card? What? So then I started to look into it a little bit. I posted in the Discord for you guys. And then it might have been you guys that told me there was a Pop Goes Disney album. On the way home from Epcot, I sat beside a young high school scene girl and her parents. And they were talking to me about it too, and they liked a lot of the same bands that I like. And I was like, wow, this is kind of a cool experience. And we were hitting it off absolutely great until she was like, well, I didn't want to go see Simple Plan or somebody this year because their opener is Falling in Reverse. And I'm like, what? You don't like Ronnie? How could you not like Ronnie? Do you like Escape the Fate? Yeah, I like Escape the Fate. You don't like Ronnie? Sag. We could have been besties. Me and this pink-haired scene girl. And her mom. Her mom was really cool too. I don't remember where they're from, but they travel all over the states going to pop punk concerts, and I thought that was really freaking cool. Like, what a cool childhood. Freaking lucky! Ocean Avenue is probably one of my most listened to albums of all time. It was really cool. And apparently Simple Plan is gonna play there at Disney, I think. I did not know there was a Pop Goes Disney album, and I actually forgot about it. I was supposed to listen to it on the plane ride home, but couldn't get internet. Even though they offer, like, on plane interwebs. Okay, which ones go where? This one go, this one bottom, this one top? Yeah, this one bottom. This goes here. This one goes top. Okay. So I definitely have to listen to that. I did look at the set list, or the CD list, to see who was on Pop Goes Disney, because I was intrigued. Do this step 3 times? What the? That's a lot of times to do that step. Was I supposed to do anything else more than once? Okay, no, good. I didn't miss anything. Oh, that's for the giant bazookas. Okay, so we're almost done with the beam bazooka. B and A runner. Never had much luck with the in-flight Wi-Fi myself. Yeah. Misuta Otoko. Hope you had a fun Disney trip. Thank you, Otoko. I had an amazing trip. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Never had much luck with the in-flight Wi-Fi. I was on Air Canada Rouge, Will. I hate the ones that still charge for Wi-Fi. Air Canada Rouge is one of the ones that give you Wi-Fi to your mobile device.
Oh yeah,
but
oh
I
yeah.
like flying
Oh yeah, oh
regular
yeah,
Air
oh yeah.
Canada because you get the TV on the back of the seat so you can watch a bunch of stuff. Thank you for the follow. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hi, Digital Fanboy. Hello, hello. It's just me today. Normally I have a younger sister that's with me, but my younger sister is getting married on Friday, so she's skipping today, understandably. But hello, hello. Welcome on in. Is that like Strike Rouge? Kinda. Why did that make me think so much? I'm always paranoid that I get Rouge and Rogue mixed up, Will. You made me think so hard. Hi, Digital. Yeah, normally I have a sister here. I like to do all of the building. My younger sister, who is not present, does all of our panel lining, stickering, painting. And I see that you were on the YouTube too, sorry. I keep forgetting to look over this way to see what YouTube's up to. But welcome, welcome, welcome. I've done very little building today. I've been so caught up with hanging out with chat and talking about the vacation that I just came back from that I've done minimal on this lad right here. Little bits, little bits. I feel like I need to get stretched. But I am excited for Peanut's wedding. If I get to go, team, what happens if I don't test negative before Peanut's wedding on Friday? I'm like a little bit nervous about it, to be honest. I definitely am a little bit nervous about it. Because the line was so faint when I tested today, I'm hopeful, but I'm also very nervous. I'm cutting it a lot closer than I would like to. I would have liked to not be sick at all. But now that we're here, I would like to get better soon. Because this is very unfortunate. My dad is very worried about me being sick and missing out. Spookums. And then I need an A piece. Are you A1 or A2? A1, okay, nice. 5. Oh, it's a clear piece. Interesting. And then we'll be done with this beam bazooka. I say N95 with a mask cover over it and just try to avoid folks as much as possible. I'll keep testing. I'll do another test tomorrow and I'll do another test Friday. And then beyond that, I think I just reach out to the bride and groom and see what they're comfortable with, because I don't want to put them in an awkward spot either. Because ultimately, if I get someone sick at the wedding, like, yes, it looks bad on me for being the one who got them sick, but it also reflects poorly on the bride and groom, I think. So I want them to feel comfortable with me attending, and I'd like to test negative so everyone feels comfortable and safe, especially with the audience that is attending. I don't like being a problem. I very much don't like being a problem. You stand up against the wall like a cool kid. Just hang out in the back. I still have to finish my maid of honor speech. And I feel like Peanut and I have so many inside jokes, but I don't want anything I say to come off wrong to the audience that's attending. So I'm having trouble writing my speech. Okay, hold on. Actually, let me show you guys. Peanut earlier today went to go get her eyelashes done. Why is there a video now? What is she doing? She went to go get her lashes done earlier today, okay? And she sends me a message, and the message says, what did it say? Hold on, let me just read it. Lashes done, feeling cute. And this is the picture that she sends me. I can't even see her lashes. Why is she like this? Why are you like this? She's so funny. She's finishing up all of her wedding prep. And then if I'm feeling good and I'm testing negative, then I will get to see her Friday, which will be nice. If not, I'm gonna have to get Dad to tell me all about it. Tell me what I missed. Tell me what's up. This goes into here. Cute. That's great. That's so Peanut, right? Getting the vid would be a great start to the honeymoon. Definitely asking the wedding party is the right path. Yeah. That's just so Peanut. Because when I got the notification, I got the text notification, lashes cute, something. So I was like, oh my god, okay, awesome. I can see that she sent a photo. I can't wait to see what her lashes look like. And I see that, I'm like, I can't even see her freaking lashes. That is so Peanut. I'm excited for her. I am excited to see her all dolled up. I have technically seen her in wedding dresses before. I don't know if you guys remember, it was last year around this time that Peanut and I participated in a bridal show. We had a bridal shop reach out and ask us to model a couple dresses on their bridal show. Meme redeem pending. Oh no, okay. Wait, Doc, did you have a meme that you wanted to show? Otherwise, I'll have to find a meme. I definitely should have saved that picture of Peanut for the meme redeem. Dang it. Here for the thumbs up and great support. Hi, Nan. Hi. Hello. Meme redeem pending. Okay. Don't remember what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. Do I have any good memes? I'm gonna have to see if I have any memes. Do I have any pictures from my trip that are good memes? I have a couple pictures that I think are funny from things that I saw in the park. I don't know if you guys are gonna think they're funny. Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got. They're just gonna be funny photos that make no sense. Okay, which park was this in? I think it was in Hollywood Park? I liked this one. This was very good. The Mona Lisa in shades. Very good. Do I still have this other photo? This one I thought was absolutely cursed. Is that the Statue of Liberty? I loved this statue. It caught me off guard. It was very good. Do I have any other meme photos? What about this one? I ended up in the Minion zone. There was a lot of good Minions. Very good. Oh, there was a bad photo of me. What was that on Epcot Day? Oh, did I delete it? I did delete it. Aw. I could have shown you a really horrible photo of me. That would have been good. I already showed you the picture of me standing in the rain. Absolutely drenched. I don't know what else I have. I don't know if I have any other funny photos. I tried to take a picture with Gaston standing on my hand, but I didn't do it very well. I tried to put my hand where Gaston would be stepping on it. Oh, very good. Did you go to the Star Wars park? I did go to the Star Wars park. I gotta blow my nose again, I'm sorry. I'm so ill. And not the cool ill. I'm unwell. The Star Wars park in Hollywood Park? I'm so congested. Or I'm sure you sent it to Peanut. I didn't send it to Peanut. I don't think I sent Peanut any photos while I was on vacation. I don't think I sent photos on my Google. Do you guys have a Google Drive? D-Ball, hello. Good luck with the build. Thank you, Nan. D-Ball, thank you. Thank you. I lost my train of thought again. This is why I need Peanut. What did I just say? Oh, my Google Drive. My Google Drive is full. I guess I have so many photos that I've taken throughout the years that it's now full and my photos aren't uploading to the cloud. So at some point I have to go through my Google Cloud storage and delete like all the old blurry photos that I don't want anymore. Because I don't have any space anymore. It's full and the photos on my phone aren't backing up to the cloud. Unlucky. It is what it is, gang. Did I sand these? Looks like it. And then this thing attaches to this thing. Methanks. Okay. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh. First sneeze of the stream. Peanut always sneezes in twos, which I think is kind of funny. Okay. Done. Beam bazooka complete. You can go over there. Now that I've sneezed, I feel very stuffed up. Oh no, it's early onset dementia. Peanut must be the carer. Peanut would be a good carer, probably. Bless you, thank you. She'd probably be a good carer because she works at a vet hospital. So she's very good at taking care of animals. She can take care of a dog. She can probably take care of me. I don't think I'd be that difficult. Oh. I think my nose is starting to get red. I am the sick. C and B runners. Oh, and O runners. CBO. Okay, now I gotta find all these. B. N. D. C. Over J. Finding all the runners that I need has become the hardest part of this build because there's so many. There's one O. I think I got multiple O runners though. I wonder if I can get rid of some of these after I start to cut some of these pieces out. Because there's way too many. H, no. O, okay, I need that. Are you also an O runner? There's 3 O runners? What the? Okay, I think these are everything that I need. I think I got them all. B and C, I gotta cut out 3 of this step. Which is the little handle thing. Okay, this thing. And then this one. I think it's this one up here. No, there's still more pieces on this, which means I can't get rid of this runner yet. No! Dang it. So many. So many. Okay, this thing. And then the other one. And then I think after, so Friday is Peanut's wedding, and then Peanut's going to disappear on a honeymoon for a little while. I think for a week after the wedding, and then I think she'll be back for more streams after that. So I think it'll be 3 streams after this one without Peanut, and then Peanut will be back. So it's gonna be a long time that y'all don't get to see Lil P Money. She's gonna be gone for so long. I hope she has a good time. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Please, no. Oh, sorry, team. Ugh. Do y'all get sick often? I think I only get really badly sick, probably twice a year if I had to guess. I don't usually get sick very often. And even this time that I got sick, the line that I saw on the test was very, very faint. Which I took to mean that there's not a whole lot of it in my system. So my immune system's doing something. My symptoms weren't overly bad either, which was great. But we're putting in the work to get better. I've been having so much vitamin C. I have a buttload of vitamin C every day. See if that'll help. Some zinc every day. My daily vitamins. Do what I can. We'll just have to spam Peanut emotes in her absence. Do you think the lack of Peanut will mean more chaos or less chaos? I think lack of Peanut will lead to less chaos. I think Peanut encourages the chaos. Peanut thrives in the chaos. You know? Oh no. Did you say immune system or onion system? I meant to say immune system. Bless you, Nan. Thank you. Sorry, I'm ill. Tell your sister congratulations. Thank you. I wish I had a spare kit to send as a wedding gift. Appreciate that. Peanut doesn't love to build too much, but there's a couple kits that get her really excited, and she is willing to build for. She likes unique looking kits, but she'll be okay. Thank you for the offer though, that's very sweet. Onion system. To strengthen my onion system. Do I sound much different than I normally do when I'm not sick? To me, I just sound a little bit deeper in tone of voice, is all. I think these pieces get covered, so I don't need to cover these. Yeah, it looks like they go inside something else. But I will sand these pieces. I think you'll see these. You sound pretty much the same. Dang. I've just been a deep voice all along. It sounds deep to me. I wonder if Peanut would be able to notice a difference, or if she would not. Also, whose voice is deeper? Well, I guess it's probably hard to tell when we're not together to identify whose voice would naturally be deeper, myself or Peanut. Little P-Money. Little P-Money. How does this connect into this? How does this pointy forward, flat side like this? No? Yes. No? Instructions unclear. I guess like that. So then this goes like, okay, it's not bad. Let's see. Hold on, the cats are causing a ruckus. Oh, hello. Big man. You get a kitty treat. Say thank you. Say thank you, King. Want some of these? Don't step on the table, the nubs are there. No, don't step on the table. Sorry, buddy, no nubs. Oh no, the ears. Here, you want some of these? You want this? You want this? Oh, big man. Do you want this treat? Big. Here. Yeah, you get snackies. Why showing Bum Bum on camera? Come get snackums. Yeah, I got more. Come here. I think he thinks that he's in trouble. Here. Snack. Yeah. See? That's good. You want another one? Oh, you dropped it! You dropped it! Go get it! Good boy. Damn, Cotton, stop violating TOS. Yeah, be a good boy. My little headband fell off. Good boy. Good boy. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Sorry, team. Sorry, gang. I dropped this earlier and temporarily broke it. That kind of sucked. Luckily, it was easy enough to fix. Very good. Okay, so we've got 3 handles. Maybe I'll put this up in a something. Can I put this up here and have it stay? Did you read the title of the manga I'm reading? Where did you post it? Popping in to say hi. Gonna make my way to read cool ongoing mecha isekai manga sold at the lowest price for having the lowest score in my class in another world. Are you enjoying it? Is it good? Do I look like I'm Cindy Lou Who from Whoville? It looks like it's gonna stay, but is it fashion? Probably not. I feel like Cindy Lou Who. This is a... I've got a cornucopia on my head. Interesting. But I'm sick, so I get away with it, right, gang? I get a free pass because I'm ill. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm on this step 3 of 3. O runner. I think all these steps are O. 6, 7, 8. Okay, okay, okay. And it's times 3, so I'm guessing it's 1 for each runner. You are the moment, you are fashion, you are fears. Well, thank you. I'm still very toasty in this hoodie, but I know if I take the hoodie off, I'm gonna be very cold. I feel like that's how being sick works, is you're never allowed to be the right bodily temperature. You've got to be hot or cold. Sorry, I have to blow my nose again. I really should mute too when I blow my nose. Kind of like Cindy Lou Who? I think so, Robert. Definitely. I used to be able to, well, I probably still could, because she didn't cut my hair that short. When I was younger, I would put a water bottle on top of my head and take my hair and wrap it around the water bottle and put the elastic at the top so it stood straight up. It was very funny. On the phone, you look pretty enough. Dan, thank you. This might be my new look. But it is what it is. I don't have the energy today. Today we're just trying to do our best and build at least some of this kit, because we've made very little progress so far, team. I would like to finish the weapons, if that's a possibility, because the backpack of this kit looks very large, so it'd be nice to make some solid progress on these ones. 6 is this one? Yes. Okay, there's the first O runner. Second O runner. I need a screenshot to show my hairdresser so that you know what to ask for next time you go in. Setting trends. The headband was very cute. I liked the headband, but it started to hurt your head after a little while. I didn't wear it for very long at Disney either. I wore it for like the first 2 hours maybe, and then I gave up. Oh no, am I gonna sneeze again? Oh no. Absolutely I am. Today we're just trying to do our best is my new daily mantra. I feel like I do say that pretty often. That's been me at work all week because I called in sick on Monday. Monday was probably the day that I was feeling the worst of it. I feel like the onset is usually the worst, and then it gets better as you kind of get through the illness. So I called in sick on Monday. I went into work yesterday and today, even though I'm still testing positive, because I'm feeling well enough to be out and about. Oh gosh, did you guys hear Cotton? He's yelling. He's got some pipes. Wow, he's like up a floor, and that was very loud. Cody would like to show everyone Gundam song and dance for all the new peeps. Is there a section for posting other mecha anime in the Gunpla Sisters Discord? There's an anime channel. You can post in the anime channel, Robert. This manga I'm reading would be great as an anime series. There's also the other hobbies. Sometimes the manga readers will post in the other hobbies. Sounded like a baby. It was very loud. Let me very quickly show y'all Gundam song and dance. Gundam. Okay, let me turn the music off first so you guys can hear it. I'm thinking about refilming Gundam song and dance. My break is over. Think of it like tossing your grenade and then leaving. Cody! Okay. Gundam, Gundam, Kibou no Hikari. Gundam, Gundam, Mirai o mezasu. Moten, Anshin, Hoten, Anshin, Tomperu! Big man. Just kids. Can you guys hear Big Man crying? Big Man. I think he's crying at the garage door. Big. What doing? Come here. What doing? Why? Big man, are you trying to escape into the outside? This is an interrogation, sir. I need you to answer the questions. He's still crying? Yeah. He's crying at the garage door. Big man, you can't go outside. And Peanut's not coming over today. She's not in there. Hey, do you want me to move this so you can sit at the window? You can look for Peanut, but she's not coming today. It's just us. It's just us. It's okay. He got me out of bed this morning. He was very insistent that it was time for me to get up at 7:30 in the morning. Maybe there's a bird in there? Look, Mom, they're talking about me. Oh, he's gonna knock my coffee over. Big man, I know. Bye, big man. He's gonna go back to the garage door and start crying. Oh. He just carried away my Minnie Mouse ears like it's a rat. Oh, he's eating it now. I mean, that's better than crying at the garage door, right? Okay, big man. Whatever makes you happy. That's funny. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I got all my stuff. Yeah, big man, well, little man's been stuck to my side since I got home from... What? Why cry? Big man. You wanna eat Mummy's Minnie Mouse ears? That's okay. You can have. You want it? Come on. Yeah, he chases it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. He loves it. Oh, we're not watching you, big man. It's okay. Is he gonna pick it up and walk away with it again? Is he gonna take it? Oh, there he goes. Big man, where are you taking those? He's laying off to the side eating them. Oh, big. Okay, let me put this back on so I can blow my nose in peace. Sorry, team. I'm very, very runny nose today. Very ill, and not the cool ill. How has the build been so far? I've heard the full armor are a bit of a pain. The build for this guy himself wasn't that bad. I was warned that the trash bag components were going to be a little rough, but they were a little bit... He's still playing with ears. A little bit easier than I was expecting. But I think because everyone hyped it up so heavily, I was expecting the worst. Oh, he's crying again. Big man! Do you want a treat? What if we give him treats, gang? He wants some privacy. You want a snack? Want a treat? Here, treat. Yeah, he wanted that treat. Ran in for that. The back and the weapons, there's still so many runners done. Now that he's mostly done, the core build of it, I've started working on the weapons, but there's still so many runners left for the back piece. It's gonna be a pretty big build, I think. I put this together, and this is bigger than he is, so I'm curious to see what the entire back piece put together looks like, because it's gonna be beefy. It's gonna be quite large. But he looks really cool. That I did enjoy. And some of these armor pieces you can take off to make them a little bit thinner, but I like the chunky look, so I kept all of the pieces it says to put on in. What piece was I struggling with? Was it all these little gold pieces? I had to use a tweezer for these to get these in. One of the skirt pieces pops off. This one at the front here likes to pop off. But that might just be a me problem. Overall, he's doing pretty good. But we have lots of weapons and back piece to complete still. It's a big box. It's a huge box. Very big box. And normally I've got my sister here to help things go by a little bit quicker, but it's just me today, so I'm going a little bit slower with my build than I think I would like to be, but that's okay. It is what it is. She'll be back in a couple of weeks. I wonder what I'll build after this, because I feel like there's a couple builds in our backlog that she's going to want to be present for, so I wonder what I'll build while she's away. We've got a couple options. I wonder if I'll do some shorter builds, if I'll go through a larger build. I don't know. Oh, this one's in a weird spot to try and cut it off. Oh, please. Haha. Dun, dun, dun. It's been sitting in my closet. Twitchers, give Loki big boy treatsies. Loki's upstairs. Cotton's down here. Cotton is laying beside the Minnie Mouse ears that he just demolished. He's sitting beside his kill. Full armor sucks with shrink wrap joints. They literally give you plastic sheet to wrap around the joints. Be careful with it. It did cut in one section of it, but luckily because you shrink them and squish them so much, you can't really see where the cut is. I would have to look pretty closely to see which one of these joints has that particular one. But there was also plenty left over, so I feel like if a little bit of it rips, you could probably replace it, but you don't have too many replacement options or opportunities. The box is sitting in your closet. Yeah, I wonder if I'll do another big kit after this. We did take a break after, so we put this much together. And then the stream after we built this, the body of it, we did a 12-hour stream, and during the 12-hour stream we built 4 or 5 kits during 12 hours, and now I'm coming back to finish this guy. During the 12 hours, I think it was an Optimus Prime, Stiplasteroi 30-minute sister, Mechataro Wigo hamsters, 30-minute mission Spinadio Knight, the black 30-minute mission Knight. How many is that? Transformer, Mechataro Wigo, Knight, Stipla. Yeah, that's all 5. We did a lot. Stipla fell over in the display case. I think because she's got a back piece and a helmet, I might need to put her on a stand so that she stays a little bit more even in the display case. Because I had her just sitting on one of the stands before and she still knocked herself over. I do have a couple extra stands. I think they might just be bigger stands. I'll have to see which one suits her. Get her up there. She's a little bit heavy. Those were the 5. I caught the end of the 12th hour. We would have been finishing the Stiplasteroi, I think, then. She was a fun build. We have quite a few Gunpla, but also quite a few 30-minute missions or 30-minute sisters kits. I really like those kits. During that 12 hours, I don't think we built a single, like, Gunpla. I think they were all plastic model kits, technically, instead. But I'll build just about anything. Except for Lego. Lego's hard. I don't know why. My brain just doesn't... It can't figure out Lego. I can build a PG Exia. I can't build Lego. Am I blurry? Hello? How much backlog do all of y'all have? Let's see. She's got a lot of stuff on her back. She's a little bit heavy on her back. She reminds me of Doc Ock a little bit. Because what's on her back looks a little bit like creepy crawly. Nan is asking how big everybody's backlog is. Oh, I love 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 34 upstairs, and then I've got 2 boxes full of stuff downstairs. Sorry, I have to blow my nose. I've got so many tissues all over the place here. I remembered to mute my mic that time. I feel like my nose is getting red. I'm blowing my nose so much. I'm getting more and more congested as the stream goes on. Will, you can't even count yours? Will has given up. Where are you gonna put the Psycho Zaku? It's a big boy with the backpack. That is a very good question. Maybe if I lean this way. So I've got 2 big boys here. The PG Exie is kind of a big boy, so he's on top of a display case already. This is the Nightingale. The Nightingale is a really big boy too, so he's hard to fit in the display case. I could always move these things. This one's an Astray, and this is just a Char helmet. So if I put these elsewhere, I could put the Psycho Zaku up here. Maybe I'll put the Psycho Zaku here and put the Nightingale here. Just so that if the Psycho Zaku shimmies a little bit, he's got a little bit more like stuff to lean against here, I guess. But I don't know if he's gonna fit inside one of these display shelf boxes. He might be too big. He might be a little bit too large. Death Before Dishonor 60 backlog, let's go! That's okay, guys, I am amongst friends here. I have a stupid backlog too. The community is very nice here. By the way, who here recalls the show of infamy and fame that just got taken from RT recently? The one that coined the phrase, "Look at my weapon. It's also a gun." It's a good phrase. Okay, let's see. I think I'm understanding all of this stuff. Sorry that I've been so slow to build today, gang. Between solo streaming, wanting to tell everyone about my vacation adventures, and being sick, it's been kind of a slower day. But I hope that's okay. I hope everyone can just vibe today. Take it easy. And take it easy. Vibe. I saw that the 30-minute fantasy kits have started to ship out to stores. Has anybody picked up any of the 30-minute fantasy yet? Time for another shelf. Robot, I have a sticker. You can't see it too well. It's in this corner. It says your name on it. It's like on the front of the display case. Because I like putting stickers on gifted things. You can't see it too well because it's far away, but I did also put a label maker sticker right in this corner. Oh, I should put one on the stand as well. I know which stand it is. It's the waifu stand right here. That particular one. I wonder if any of these are inside pieces. Do I need to sand all of these? Let's take a look. Okay, so this is an inside or an outside piece. I think it has outside coverage, so I guess I should sand it just to be safe. Just to make sure. Some stores in the US didn't get much of their initial orders of 30-minute fantasy. Really? I feel like those kits are gonna be very popular. I feel like they're gonna pop off. And I saw that they have optional armor pieces as well, which is kind of nifty. Is this part shown or is this part hidden? This part is hidden. Okay, so I don't need to sand the front of it. Sick. Just the sides. Cool. Sanding bendy pieces with like flat glass file is not the way to go, team. But I am stubborn in liking to use a glass file for everything. I do have sanding sponges. I'm just a stubborn woman. What about this piece? Is this piece shown at all? I don't think so. How does this piece go on? It looks like they do some funky shenanigans to get this in. This goes into this piece. Huh? Pointy side up, like this? I feel like I am most definitely not doing something correct. This definitely looks questionable. This doesn't seem right. Like this? This looks better. This goes into this, perhaps? This goes onto the back of this. This goes this way. Okay, we're getting somewhere. How does all this connect? This goes this way. And here like this. Haha. We did it. We did something. Have you tried a nasal decongestion spray? I have not. Mostly because I've been too nervous to go to stores while I'm supposed to be in quarantine. But I guess I could order things. I'm wondering if it's not, since demand was huge in Japan. Well, that's a good thing. That means we'll probably get lots. Hi, Kenan. Hello. They're at least reprinting the 30-minute fantasy stuff a lot in the following months, so it might just take a little bit longer to get a hold of them. Nice. One technique I've seen, they dip the sanding sponge with paint and gave it a spatter paint while sanding it. That looks really cool. What is funny is seeing complete noobs to our Ruby reacting to the 4 trailers without any forewarning from a friend. They watch it with who knows what the weapons are, all also guns. I remember Ruby's been out for quite a while. I remember watching the different trailers. I really liked the trailer for the red Ruby girl with the scythe and the white ice girl. I haven't watched the show, but I watched the trailers way back when. Way back. This is a cool kid. It's been a lot of fun. I'm choosing to believe this is Kenan Thompson from SNL and all that. Cross-check, hello. They are great when you have a nasal type bug. Yesterday it was all in my throat, and it was in my throat all this morning, but now it feels like it's all in my nose, which is unfortunate when I'm trying to hang out with you guys. I keep having to blow my nose. Ah! And I feel like I sound a lot more nasally, which is not fun. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh no. Ugh. I tasted that one. That was not fun. Sorry that I might be hard to understand to you. Hi Cass, hello. End stream early and get some more rest. I also started late though, Dave. I started late so that I could do the test before stream and then also eat some food before stream. Let me tell you, team, when I am sick, I am so sleepy and lazy and have no motivation to do anything. I've had McDonald's every day for breakfast this week because the medication that I'm taking for all of this says you're supposed to take it with food, but I don't eat breakfast. Like, ever. I don't eat breakfast. I have a coffee and that's my breakfast, but I need to have a food breakfast with this medication. So I've been going to McDonald's every single morning to get McGriddle buns to take my medication. I'm sorry, I've been talking too much. I gotta blow my nose again. I'm gonna mute my... For some reason, all of a sudden, I am just getting a lot more nose running as the night goes on. But I've also heard that if your nose is starting to run, it means that you're starting to get better. So maybe this is a good thing, team. Maybe it's a good thing. Take the meds at lunch. That's also a fair point. I could also just take the medication at lunch. That's a much simpler explanation, actually. Death before dishonor. That makes a lot more sense than going to McDonald's every single morning. Sick brain has clearly not been thinking it through all that much. Ruby seasons 1 to 3 got me through passing of a grandfather. I haven't finished the show, but it has a special place in my heart. Damn, Will. The only thing that I knew about Ruby at the time that it came out is I think it was by... Is it Rooster Teeth was the name of the company? I think the people that worked on Red vs. Blue were the people that worked on Ruby, or maybe I'm misremembering because it was a long time ago. But I really, really loved Red vs. Blue. I'm with Dave. The only way to recover is rest. We'll be fine. Get some rest and feel better. I've built so little. I feel bad. I feel like I need to make progress on this kit. This poor kit's been sitting and waiting so patiently for so long to be built. I would like to get this kit done. I could also work on it a little bit during Monday's build night. I have this kit to work on, and on build nights I've also been working on the MG Buster. Ver.Ka, my boy. Oh, Will, how did you like the rest of Seed Destiny? I remember you didn't super love it and you were kind of forcing your way through it. Did it get any better? Did you enjoy it any more as it came to a conclusion? Did you finish it? Rip Monty, yeah, Rip Monty. Yes, Rooster Teeth. Dang, okay, I remembered it. Nice. Rip Rooster Teeth. Their studio was like a half hour away from me. I always thought about stopping by to see if I could check their place out. Red vs. Blue is the dopest. I remember, because I'm so... I don't know if organized is the right word, or because I was an interesting child. I had a notebook that I would keep beside the PC, and I wrote 1 to 100 on it for the 100 episodes of Red vs. Blue, and as I watched an episode, I would just put a line through it, and that's how I kept track of what Red vs. Blue episode I was on. Speaking of Monday, who wants to watch more Lolly with Gun? You're always welcome to pop in, Robert, and throw it up. I didn't make it this Monday, because Monday I was not super well, but I should make it this coming Monday, and I should be streaming this weekend. For sure. Don't know what I'm going to be working on this weekend, but I will figure something out. I will build something. Hopefully with more speed than I am doing tonight. Destiny had such bad characters. At least the suits in the battles were cool. I had such an attachment to Seed growing up that I had high hopes for Destiny. I even rewatched Seed before I went on to watch Destiny. But it didn't add up for me. I was almost sad that they didn't just continue on with the main roster of characters and they introduced a bunch of new characters. I was like, yeah, I don't really care about these new guys because I'm so attached to the old guys. I want to see the old guys. I enjoyed the very brief ending episodes. Mulaflaga is one of my favorite characters. Mulaflaga is based. I think I liked Atherin and Kira more than I liked Shin. I wasn't a very big fan of Shin. And I still haven't seen the Freedom movie, so I'm still slacking. While I was sick, I thought about starting IBO. I still have the Seed Freedom movie to watch, and I was like, you know what, IBO's on Netflix, or Crunchyroll. Maybe I just watch IBO. Because I don't have Netflix, and I know that the Freedom movie is on Netflix. I will probably end up getting Netflix for the month of November because Arcane Season 2 comes out, and it's coming out to be a Netflix exclusive for those of you that are League of Legends fans. I used to be a League player back in the day, so I appreciate the show too. I still have to finish the Harley Quinn anime. I don't think I ever caught up on that. I was really excited about it when it first came out, and I caught up, and then I forgot about it and never went back. But I should. Harley Quinn looked like a badass in that. I really liked the way that they designed her. She sucked me in right from the first episode, but Will warned me that she would. Hook, line, and sinker. Moo is the GOAT? I agree. Yeah, whole Seed arcs remind me of Valhalla Chronicles, just baton race of characters. And I think what was unfortunate for me, hi Dreadlord, was that I watched Shin's a little short. God damn it, Dave. I don't know why that sent me. That was so good. I think it's because once every 700 days I hear someone use that word. It's just funny to me. I think I forgot every time I'm here that there's a real person and not a hello bot. We have a hello bot. It's Robot. No, it's a real person. Robot's just a sweetie. Stream the wedding. Stream Peanut's wedding. Show up with a little camera. Destiny felt like they tried to shove as many characters as they can in 50 episodes. As many characters and as many mobile suits as they could. I was so angry at the moon never really died. Waku waku. Waku waku. Thank you. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Shin was the worst. I liked Athrun the most, I think. The first time I watched Seed when I was like, I don't know, 14, 15 years old, my favorite character was Athrun. When I rewatched it last year, my favorite character was Izak, and my second favorite character was Ver.Ka. I think when I first watched it, I followed the main characters a little bit more closely. I really didn't like Kira, because I thought Kira was a bit of a crybaby, but then when I watched it again as an adult, I'm like, you know what? His tears are justified. I would be super upset as well. This makes total sense. But as a 16-year-old, I was like, get in the freaking robot, Kira. Stop crying. I don't know. It's funny how you feel differently to rewatch things and see how things turn out differently. It was very much a Shinji moment for me, getting the robot Shinji. Dirk is my boy. But Andre Waldfeld is the man. Okay, now I have to look up who Andre is. Andrew Waldfeld. Who are you, my good sir? I need to know. Andrew Waldfeld. Zaf's North African garrison, the commander of Tiger of the Desert, Tiger Man. Man that brews like the bestest coffee in all of Gundam. Have you seen the first season of Genlock, Smiley? I have not. What kind of show is Genlock, Robert? The Desert Tiger. Coffee Man. The man that has like a scientific way to brew coffee. That's all I remember about the Desert Tiger. Other than he has strong opinions about sauces. That sounds like my father. My father likes to think he's a sauce connoisseur. And I remember that his mobile suit looks like a tiger. And that he ends up being a half-decent guy. Mir and Kagali, though. I did like Kagali the first time that I watched it through. I liked Kagali again the second time. I didn't super love Lacus the first time I watched it, but I liked her quite a bit the second time that I watched it. Genlock is by Rooster Teeth, kind of uploading your mind into a tall robot. Only lasted for 2 seasons, unfortunately. Oh. I could do without Mir, but Kagali is bae. I don't remember which one is Mir. Was Mir the one from Destiny that was kind of annoying? Gundam Mir. Oh, she was the replacement Lacus. Oh, she was sweet. She was a very kind girl. She was a sweetheart. The movie will fix Lacus for you. What do you mean? Like, fix it, make it worse, or make it better? I like Lacus. Lacus has the concert Zaku, which in my opinion is the second coolest Zaku. Is it the second? My favorite Zakus are the Psycho Zaku, the Concert Zaku, and the Blaze Zaku Phantom. Would I say Concert Zaku is my favorite? No. Maybe that's number 3. I haven't built the Blaze yet, but Blaze or the Psycho would be my favorite. Zaku is a sad story, so Blaze. Alright, through the process of elimination, Blaze is now my favorite Zaku. The Psycho Zaku I think is the coolest to look at, but Thunderbolt makes me so sad. I can't let it be my number 1 favorite when it has such a tragic story. It's just so sad. I absolutely loved the look of the Psycho Zaku, and then to watch Thunderbolt just tore my heart out. And I was like, oh, okay, everything is sad. The pink Zaku, the concert Zaku is the pink Zaku. Yeah. Technically, Mir was the concert Zaku. Damn. You got me on that one. Mir was trying to be someone she was not. I think she was a good fake Lacus. Smiley's Zaku choice is very tasteful. Approve. Thanks. I've always been more of a Fetty girl, but I know a thing or two about Zeon kits, Zeon suits. I feel like I keep sanding the same pieces over and over again. Maybe I should put something together. Maybe we'll see what we can do. Me picking up pieces that I don't know where to put them, and I have to blow my nose again. Beep. Everything is sad, the Gundam story. Gundam is so sad. Big stretch. Okay, how do all these go together again? I did one, so let's take, this looks like it's got some of the pieces together, but is missing the front piece, which is this one? Why does this look like it's incorrect? Because I need to put this in first. Soul. I see. Nope, I did it wrong. No! Gundam, mech sadness and war crimes. Mech sadness and child soldiers. It's Gundam in a nutshell. Was it War in the Pocket that was the small child that ruined everything and was a very sad story? Is that the most recent one we watched on Build Night? War in the Pocket? That one hits different. I struggled with that one. It felt way too real. Made me think differently about Gundam. I guess G Gundam's very different as well, because it's a little bit more like goofy, haha, yeah, War in the Pocket. War in the Pocket just hit me different. You're the reason I find myself muttering soul. I was wondering where I picked that up. Do I do that? Soul. I think I picked that up from anime, but I probably do that. I don't know a lot of the mannerisms that I do, because I do them without thinking. So it's you guys that usually notice them and point them out for me. You have to be this crippled to pilot the Zaku. It's so true and it's so sad. It makes me so sad, man. First season of Genlock was the bomb, but turned into a literal storm in the second after Peacock or HBO took over. Dang. Sometimes that's the way it happens. First non-Tomino Gundam anime. Definitely pretty unique as far as the Gundam anime goes. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, we have this ×3 done. Now we get to add little accessories to it. A1 and A2 for the clear pieces. And then everything else takes O. Where did I put all of the O's? Here's one. Oh, Cotton's starting to yell for food because it's 8 p.m. I got the yucks. Fave Genlock Shara has gotta be Go Girl. Cammy McLeod. That's a fun name. It's 100% an anime thing. I thought I got it from a show, but I learned it from you. Soul. What else do I do? What other anime mannerisms do I display? I do soul. I don't know. Now that I have to think about myself, I can't do it. I have no idea. But I know that I definitely have picked up anime mannerisms. I say nani quite a bit instead of what. Nani? I don't know if I say wakaranai on stream much. Nani? Yeah, nani I say, I think, quite a bit. Nani? I feel like I quote things, but I usually quote things with Peanut, because Peanut will say something that reminds my brain of a quote or a vine or a meme, and then I'll re-say the rest of it back to her. We both do that quite a bit. We got broken brain. I'm gonna grab my A runners. There are still so many runners in this box, team. You have no idea. The amount of things in this box is cray. Okay, clear piece. I'm guessing that means the other 2 clear pieces are on the other A runner. Where did I put it? Oh, it fell out of the box. I gotta stretch. Nani desu ka? Exactly, Robert. Nani desu ka? Soul desu. I mean, technically our alerts on our stream, oh yeah, is from Haikyuu, and Waku Waku is from a lot of stuff, but we use the one specifically from Spy Fam. When I came back from Japan, I found myself saying, sumimasen. Sumimasen. Way too much. Sumimasen. So. Yeah, I definitely say that a lot. But I feel like that's when I can kind of get away with saying, because people don't really know that it's an anime thing, so maybe I say that one more. Because if I'm with my mom, I'm not just gonna whip up the nani. She's gonna be like, what do you mean? What are you doing? Ora. So desu ne. Where did you vacation? I went to Orlando, Florida. I went to Disney World, Dreadlord. I was there from Monday to Saturday. And I had a really good time. I also visited Universal while I was down there, Universal Orlando, so I could go to the Harry Potter places. Sorry, I gotta blow my nose again, team. It's cray. I've been blowing my nose so much, but I think if I test tomorrow, maybe I'll be doing better tomorrow. I have another test put aside for tomorrow and another one for Friday to see if I can make it to the wedding. Oh, runner. I had a really good time. I enjoyed the different parks. I was in Disney and Universal in March. Had an awesome time. What was your favorite park? What was your favorite ride? What were some of the highlights for you, Dreadlord? I think my favorite park was probably Hollywood, because I really, really, really loved the way that they designed the Star Wars area. I think it was my favorite visually to be in. I thought it was very well themed. Did you eat at the Leaky Cauldron and the Three Broomsticks? I did. I think Leaky Cauldron was the one in Diagon's Alley. I think I had lunch there. What did I have from the Leaky Cauldron? What did I order? I don't remember, but from the Three Broomsticks, I remember getting the fish and chips. Galaxy's Edge was my favorite. Nice. I thought it was really cool. From Universal, I really liked the Harry Potter areas and the Simpsons area. And then with the little extra time I had at the end of the day, I went over to the Jurassic Park section, and that was cool too. If I had more time, I wanted to try the Hulk roller coaster and the Kong roller coaster, but I ran out of time and it started raining, so I was like, nah, it's a fair time to tap out. Fair enough. Hi, Little. Little is gargoyling, and you'll understand what I mean when I show you. This is what I call gargoyling. He sits right on top of like this little banister right here, like a little gargoyle. Loki! That's my gargoyle. You just see his eyes when he looks over because he's all dark. You met Blue the Raptor? I didn't meet Blue the Raptor. Who's Blue? I bought blue milk and Mantel Mix. Watch the Bad Batch. What did the blue milk taste like? I saw the blue milk stand, but I didn't have any blue milk. And I didn't see Blue the Raptor. Was Blue the Raptor from the Jurassic Park area? I did see the giant up bird. Not a blue raptor, but a giant blue bird. 13 and 11. Gotta go. Bye, Robert. Universal over Disney for me. But to be fair, I haven't been to Disney since they added the Star Wars area. The Star Wars area was really cool. That was my favorite part. Because I thought that what I like the most about Disney/Orlando is the areas of the park that they have like completely themed to be like some sort of universe from a show, a book, a movie, a franchise. So I really like the Star Wars area, the Harry Potter areas, the Simpsons area. But for the other Disney World parks, aside from the Toy Story area, I didn't see a lot of like themed spaces. Hollywood was all just kind of in Hollywood. Epcot was different areas of the world. Magic Kingdom was kind of themed for a Beauty and the Beast area, kind of themed for a Little Mermaid area, but they were much smaller areas than the Star Wars area, the Harry Potter's area. They were like very tiny pockets on the park. So it didn't feel as immersive, I guess. Because I like to look at things and to eat things more than I like to go on rides. And I think I told you guys that before I went. You were like, what? No way. I like to be immersed, I guess, and to eat yummy food. Yeah. The Animal Kingdom is pretty awesome. I stayed there the last time I went. The Animal Kingdom area I thought was really cool, that there are just literally animals all over the park. I wasn't expecting that until I looked at the map and I was like, oh, it's kind of like a zoo in the sense that there's animals everywhere. My favorite thing in Animal Kingdom was the safari. I was like, this is one of the coolest things ever. You just get on a bus, like a big Jeep bus, and they drive you like they would, I guess, on a normal safari, just through these open areas where animals wander. Like, they can wander into the middle of the road and you're just like, well, okay, we gotta stay here for a second, gang. That was really cool. I really liked that. I didn't think it was gonna be like that, and when it was, I was like, this is fucking cool. And I got to sit in the front row. I loved it. I really, really love that. I'm a simple person, I guess. Be on Jeep, look at animal. Very cool. Did you ride the Pandora ride? There were 2 Pandora rides in the Avatar area. There was a boat one, and I went on the boat one, but I didn't go on the glider one, because when I was in the Star Wars area, I did the Star Tours, and you sit still basically, and the screen is moving, and it gave me like motion sickness, and I was scared that the flying Avatar style ride was going to be like that, and I didn't want to get sick. So let me know if you did it, and if I was right in my assumption that it's kind of like motion 3DE, because I didn't do very well on those rides. Did both? Dang, the lines were really long for those ones. Me and my mom Ubered when we were in Florida. I Ubered to Universal. I need to go to Cedar Point in Ohio, essentially the roller coaster capital of the world. What? Cedar Point in Ohio? That sounds lit. I also had 2 types of butterbeer. I'm slacking over here. I didn't even know there was more than one type of butterbeer. Hi 16, hello, hello. What up? Hello, hello. Welcome on in. We were chatting about Disney World. We were chatting about Peanut's upcoming nuptials. Is that nuptials? Did I say nuptials? Nuptials? I also still need to write the speech, gang, so if you guys have any ideas, I'm all ears. You know what? We should just write Peanut's wedding speech together. That would be great. She would love that. Should I end my speech with, and chat says hi? That'd be interesting. Cedar Point bought Wonderland, and they're the ones responsible for all the big new roller coasters. What's Wonderland been up to lately, Doc? I have been on Behemoth. There was that green one. I think the green one with the loop-de-loops is the newest one that I'm aware of. I haven't been back to Wonderland in a little while. I've thought about going for Halloween Haunt, but it's so darn expensive. And I get scared shitless, so I don't know if it's a good idea for that amount of money. I get ookumed, spookumed very easily. I've been watching a Amazon Prime show lately since getting back, because when you're sick, what do? You just binge a buttload of TV, right? So while I've been sick and just binging shows, I caught up on Reincarnated as a Slime Season 3. I have been watching a lot of Bosch, because y'all know I like my crime dramas, my crime mysteries, and I really liked those books too. Plus they were books that, you know, my whole family reads, so it's something to talk about with the fam. I like that. And then I started watching Season 1 and finished Season 1 of Devil's Hour, which is like a crime mystery, and again, y'all know that I love those, that's what I go crazy for. But it's also a little bit ookum at sometimes, like there's a couple jump scares here and there. Boy, do they get me. Boy, do they make it spookum. Hi! Oh, Loki's starting to chirp for dinner now. It's okay. Hi, Hungy? Hungy little man? Now Loki wants food. Leviathan, yeah, is another super coaster like Behemoth, no loops. One of the highest rated roller coasters in North America. Yukon Striker is also extremely good. Yukon Striker, is that an older one? I feel like I've heard of that. Why are you climbing wall? We're going. go nowhere. Wonderland is building a multiple launch coaster like Velocicoaster. Not a fan of jump scares. I'm not a fan of jump scares. I'm not a fan of anything spooky. But a lot of things that are spooky usually involve some level of mystery. And that's how they get me, hook, line, and sinker. I don't know what it is. Even if something scares the bejesus out of me, if there's a good mystery behind it, I need to know what happens. And I will suffer through it to find out what happens. That's why I watched that show that Peanut recommended all of us forever ago. That TV show From. It's got 1 or 2 seasons. And it gave me nightmares for literal months. But I was like, I can't stop watching it because I need to know what happens. And I watched all of it. And now I'm waiting for the new season to come out. And when the new season comes out, you know I'm going to watch it. And you know I'm going to have nightmares. But I have to do it. Don't know why I'm like this. I just am. Which way does this go? This way. Maybe I should use tweezers for this. Potentially not a bad idea. Oh, I did it. Didn't need tweezers. This goes in here. Oh, I missed a spot when I was sanding. Whoops. Let's clean that up. At Epcot, I was fortunate to witness the International Flower and Garden Festival. They had plenty of plant figures and Disney characters. I am so jealous because I've seen pictures of previous flower festivals and it looks stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. When I was there, it was the Food and Wine Festival, but because everything was like pouring, I didn't want to stand in any lines to get anything because you were gonna get drenched. So I unfortunately didn't have a whole lot of time to go through and explore Epcot, which was a bit of a bummer, but I'm glad that the weather held out for all of the other park days. So it kind of made up for the Epcot experience. Okay, so this goes here. If I can click it in. This goes here. And then this little guy goes... Oh, it's one of those push-in things. Oh, nice. I guess you can keep it open like that. Bop, there's one done. Check out the info I sent for the new coaster. It looks amazing. Roller coaster facts with... Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again, aren't I? Alpen Fury. I don't know about this one. This one goes upside down. World record breaking launch coaster. Why? What record are you breaking? And for what purpose? A dual launch coaster that will be the longest, tallest, and fastest roller coaster in Canada. It will feature a thrilling launch ride inside Wonder Mountain that will propel you vertically out its summit 50 meters into the sky before hurling you through twists and turns. Is that a car? Is that a motorcycle? It sounds like a little scooter that just went outside. That scared me for a second. I was like, what is that noise? Spookum. Ride stats. Height of the launch 50 meters. Max speed 115 kilometers per hour. For the Americans, that's approximately 71 miles per hour. I like that it has the conversion. Length is 1,000 meters. Which again for the Americans is 3,281 feet. 9 inversions, the most in the world. What is inversions? Is that twists? Define inversion. Inversion to me is like whoop. So it's got 9 loopers, 2 trains, 18 riders per train, and duration is 1 minute 20 seconds. That reminds me. Sounded like a dirt bike? Yeah, someone's just ripping a dirt bike through my neighborhood, robot. That's what it sounds like. I didn't know I lived that far into the country that people are just taking their dirt bikes out on the roads. I wouldn't put it past them, though. Possibility. It do be a possibility. Okay, where are these other parts that I need? Speaking of a minute 20, bye robot, gotta get to a work, outage call, have a good one, bye robot. So if this roller coaster is a minute 20, one of the roller coasters that I really loved when I was at Disney World was Tron. So the Tron ride, I think, is one of the newer Disney World rides at the Orlando park. And they used to have a virtual queue, and that was the only way that you could get on the ride, is you had to log in and sign up for the virtual queue. But the week that I went is the first week that they took the virtual queue away, so you could just go wait in line for Tron. The wait was probably about an hour, and the ride itself was a lot of fun, but the ride was really short. It felt like it was over in like 30 seconds. I loved it, but it felt very short, so I'd be curious to see what the actual ride time is for Tron. If it was longer, I think it would have been up in the rankings for #1 favorite roller coaster of the trip. Trying anything exotic at Disney or Universal. I tried out a sundae at the chocolate factory that I realized took 2 people to eat, and I brought a cauldron cake. Still have the cauldron. Exotic, eh? I think I went for a lot of like sweets and pastries. I don't think I tried anything strange. I had a lot of pretzels, like the Mickey pretzels. I don't know if it's the German in me, but I love salted pretzels. When I was in Germany for a week when I was in university, I had like Starbucks, pastries, and pretzels for a full week. I was driving my Oma insane. She was like, "Can you eat a real meal?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna eat my salted pretzels." She would get so mad. She was like, "Why aren't you eating properly?" And I'm like, "'Cause I'm never gonna have pretzels this delicious in my life ever again. I need to eat them all this week." So she teased me when I was going to Disney. She said, "Make sure you eat proper food." And I was like, "Don't worry, Oma. I have a dining plan, which means that I have to eat my dinners at a sit-down restaurant, and I have proper quick service meal tickets for lunch." But I did still have pastries for breakfast every single day. And they were rad. I had the Hollywood day. Did I take a picture of it? I think I did. I think I had a picture of me with it taken. Let me see. One thing to know about me, I take a lot of pictures of food, because I want to remember all of the tasty things that I eat. I think I deleted a lot of the bad photos, but maybe they're in my Google Photos. Maybe they backed up. Google Photos. Oh, it told me I'm out of storage and then closed the app. That's okay. Just let me in. Okay, so Hollywood Day would have been Tuesday. If I go to the start for breakfast. This carrot cake that is bigger than my hand was my breakfast, and it took me all day to eat it. I carried it around with me in the park all day. Absolutely all day. What else did I eat that day? I think that might have been the day that I had a giant pretzel. Giant pretzel, very tasty. Mickey pretzel. Me taking pictures of myself with food. For dinner, I went to a buffet that had all of the Disney characters, so I got to take a picture with them. Minnie was in her, like, Halloween outfit. She was so cute. So cute. Oh, so much good food. The Simpsons area had a large donut. Wish I had one. They had a large donut in the Simpsons. I wish I saw it. I took a picture with the giant donut guy, like the giant statue. Where? But when I went through at like 9 in the morning. Can you see me like way down there hugging his belly? The park had just opened, so nothing in the area was like open for service yet. It was just kind of me walking through. But I saw the donut statue. I didn't know they had donuts there. Man, I would have went back for a giant donut. That sounds so tasty. Sounds delicious. I love me some good food. It's good stuff. Oh no, I'm gonna have to blow my nose again. Oh no. They were in Quickie Mart? Could you go into Quickie Mart? Because when I went through, again, all of the doors were closed, so I didn't know what was like a display and what you could actually go into. When I walked by the first time, because all the doors were closed, I came back. Oh, no, I didn't have lunch at the Leaky Cauldron. I had lunch at Krusty Burger. And then I took my Krusty Burger and I ate it inside Moe's. So I had my lunch in the Simpsons area. But I didn't know that you could go into the Quickie Market. Dang. Hug his belly, never thought of that. I think I posed like lard lad. I don't know why my thought was to hug the big belly. But that's what I did. I really liked the Simpsons area. Again, I think I just liked anything that was a themed area. Everything was cool. I wish I could have seen more characters. I did make sure that I went to the parade in the Magic Kingdom. Oh, sorry, team. I think that's the first time I've coughed on stream. My throat's been doing pretty okay. It's just my nose has been going crazy. I think we Canadians have been without pennies for too long. At Galaxy's Edge, I forgot to pay with pennies for my blue milk. It was definitely strange carrying around pennies again, because it's not something that we've had in Canada for a couple of years now. A few years. A decent amount of years. I think I was buying a souvenir in Universal in the Harry Potter world, and I pulled out coins, and they're the same size as our coins in Canada, but I was looking for, is it the eagle on the quarter and then the president on the back? But I pulled out a quarter, and it would have been one of your fancy quarters, because in Canada we have quarters for, I don't know, different events or different pictures on quarters. I don't know what I would call them, like collector's quarters, I guess. And I pulled out a collector's quarter and I panicked. I was like, oh my god, what coin is this? And I was like, they were like, they're the same size as Canadian coins. And I'm like, I understand that. But at first glance, it spooked me because I was like, I don't recognize this coin. What is this? And then it made me wonder if we're changing the Canadian coins to go from the Queen to the King. Are they putting the King on the back of Canadian coins now? Made me wonder. Those aren't normal quarters. But they solo build for today? How's your day, ma'am? Hi, Nil. Yeah, my sister has a big day on Friday, so she's been preparing for it. Just me today while she does what she's got to do. But I am unfortunately sick, so I am doing my best. Oh, did I put this in sideways? Oh no. Oh no, I definitely did. Oh, jeez. I think the quarter that I had like a building or something on it. Oh, that popped out. Like, for different events, we'll put different things on the front of our quarters. But every other coin always has the same picture on the front and the back. But the quarters can sometimes change what they've got on the tails end of the coin. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Magic Kingdom and the water parks are the only places I didn't visit this time. Maybe in the future. I didn't go to the water parks either. Blizzard something, Blizzard Land, Blizzard Lagoon. I hope she's doing great and safe for you, Sister Shar. Sister Shar. Would I be the Shar character? Does that mean if I'm Shar? I can't remember her name.
The blondie that wears the pink uniform. Why can't I remember her name? This is gonna bother me. I don't want to look at chat because it's gonna give it away. Oh no. Oh, what is it? Come on. What is her name? Char's sister. What is her name? Think, Smiley. You know this. Oh my goodness. Oh, what is it? Why can't I remember her name? What the heck? I give up. I have no idea. Saloon? I'm so sad. Have you guys seen the video where it's a Korean individual and someone, he's reading chat and it's what he means to say don't give up? Give up. I've been quoting that all the time lately. Your audio has a little static on YouTube. Started a minute ago. Okay, I do know how to fix that. That's probably... Uh-oh. Come on, YouTube. Push it, YouTube. Ah, okay. That should fix it. Thank you, WebFox. I did a little toggle on the back end of the server. Did that fix it for you? Please let me know. See Luna. See Luna. Streamer treat and cat treat. Do I have any kitties? Big Man is attacking the Minnie Mouse ears once again. Big Man, you eating the Minnie Mouse ears? You want snackums? You want snackies? Want some treatsies? Let's get some of these nubs out of the way for Big Man. Oh, that's a piece. I don't want to suck that up. Let's get this out of the way. Big Man. Oh, little man too. I got 2 cats. Okay, nice. Let's get 2 treats then. Headache. Oh. Want a treat, Big Man? Eat it. Eat the snackum. Good boy. Oh. Tasty? Good boy. Little man. You want tasty? Come here, little. What? Little man's turn. Here you go, little. Is that good? Eat it, buddy. What are you doing? What was that? Were you trying to roll it around in your mouth a little bit? Are you tasting it? Here you go. And a streamer treat for me as well. Your sister looks like a Char with shades but black hair, while you, ma'am, looks like Amuro but long with blonde hair. Amuro. Amuro. Okay, let me move this runner. If Peanut's Char, doesn't that make me Sayla? I had to look it up. I couldn't remember what her name was. I'm a fake Gundam fan. Watched the entire series, couldn't remember her name. I was trying to remember what her name was, and the first name that popped into my head was Bright. And I was like, don't think that's it. And then the second name that popped into my head was Flay. And I was like, why is Flay popping into my mind right now? I was trying to remember Sayla. Okay, and the streamer cheat is my last cupcake. I only got one left.
My last little Halloweeny cupcake. Oh goodness, I'm making a mess here. I thought it would be easier to eat these if I've got plasticky fingers because I got a little wrapper on it, but I don't know if that's the case. This might not make it any easier. I think all it did was get icing all over my fingers. I've had 4 cupcakes today. I've had a lot of cupcakes. I've heard the saying that you starve a fever and you feed a cold. Is that right? Because then I have an excuse for eating a whole bunch. But if I have it backwards, then I'm doing something wrong. There, we ate all of our cupcakes. I have cupcake on my fingers. Here in America, I saw the original Gundam movie trilogy is coming to theaters. Movie's coming next month? That's soon. I do believe those are one-bite cupcakes. I tried to one-bite one earlier because Will goaded me into it. And it was very difficult to fit one in my mouth. I think those cupcakes are bigger than 2-bite brownies. Or are they 1-bite brownies? I don't remember. I think I 2-bite those too. I still have to watch the Freedom movie. I haven't watched it yet. Is it on Canadian Netflix? I think it came to American Netflix. But I wonder if it's on Canada Netflix. Okay, this goes here. Yeet. And then this goes here. That's that one. We have one more here. Did I get the parts off this one already? Maybe. So is it one of these ones I need the part from? Yeah, I think it's this one. This looks like it's got these 2 pieces that I need right here. 1, 2, and 3. That's not what she said. Skins, no! I believe Freedom came on both Canadian and US Netflix on the same day. Dang, that's handy. It came American, Japan, Netflix, a few other places too. You may need a VPN if I don't have it in Canada. It's good to know that it's out. I have to give it a watch. I want to give it a watch soon because I watched Seed and Destiny not too long ago, so they're still pretty fresh in my head. I don't even know anything about what Freedom movie is about, but there were a couple pictures of some of the suits in the Discord, and there was a white and gold looking guy that looked really freaking cool. And I'm definitely hyped to see that kit. I think that's gonna be really cool. I definitely want to try and build that kit too. Oh, I'm running, my nose is running so bad. Sorry, team. I hope there's a Gundam movie like Multiverse Wars or something. Not like cartoon movies, but more like World War. Oh, isn't there a TV show that they're making? I don't know if it's an animated movie or if it's a CGI real people show. Requiem, something like that. Gundam Requiem. When is that coming out? And what streaming platform's Requiem gonna be? Because that would be a cool watch too. I wonder if it's gonna be released on Netflix and released all at once, or if they're gonna do it like a weekly release kind of thing. Because that'd be something that's pretty cool to watch together, do a little watch along. That sounds like a good time. I wonder, would have Gundam, what would it look like? Oh no. Probably not like the German Gundam from G Gundam. The German Gundam from G Gundam looked more like ninja-y, and I was like, I don't remember Germany having any ninjas. But it is what it is. I hope there's a Gundam movie like 100% CGI, October 17th, Netflix, 4-minute opening out on YouTube. October 17th. I think that's around the same time that Devil's Hour Season 2 comes out, which is an Ukum mystery show that I've been watching while I've been sick. So there's gonna be lots to watch in October then. Nice. Requiem for Vengeance is an October Netflix. They need to get Stranger Things out ASAP. Are they doing another Stranger Things? What more can they do? They've done so much with it, and the cast is getting older. Are they gonna do same cast? Are they gonna swap out the cast? When I was at, I think it was Universal, in one of the Universal parks, the one that does like the ooky spooky Halloweeny, they had a couple floats off the side of the road that were all covered up because it wasn't Halloween spooky time yet. But they looked kind of like Stranger Things tentacle-y. It reminded me of that. Not sure if that's the theme that they were going for, but that's what it looked like. Oh, little man's still hanging around. The MetaQuest VR movie is coming next month as well. October's gonna be busy. I wonder if everyone's like, yo, we gotta get our stuff out in October or else we're getting too close to Christmas. One last season of Stranger Things. I really like the Stranger Things series. That's pretty good. Looking forward to it. They always do a really good job. I feel like it's very difficult for a TV series to have later seasons in a show do just as well as the first season. I feel like a lot of shows have a really banger first season and then it kind of goes downhill. But Stranger Things has been pretty consistent. And I think that's hard to do. I think they do well. Okay, and then this goes here. Ja-ja! More O pieces. 9 and 2. Okay. 2 and 9. Do we know anything about what season 2 of Stranger Things is going to cover? Have they given us any teasers? Anything to go off of? They've got a pretty interesting premise each time. Hi Leith, hi Smiley, how are you feeling? I am feeling not bad. My throat is a little bit sore, a little bit scratchy, and my nose is running a lot today. But when I did my test earlier today, the second line was really faint, so I can feel cat hair on my face. So I think that means that either Thursday or Friday, I'm finally gonna get a negative test result. I think I'm almost in the clear. About Gundam Requiem, I'm not biased, but the ground Gundam looks like Pennywise, but depressed. Are you guys planning any, like, Halloween-y style builds or paints? Because a depressed Pennywise has gotta be right up there. That would be a very interesting theme. That makes me laugh. I feel like that's something that Peanut would love to paint. A depressed Pennywise Gundam. That's kind of funny. Very good. Evening. Hi, Earl Dunk. Good evening. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. We've got kind of a low energy, cozy build because I'm sick today. But we've made some progress on the Psycho Zaku's weapons for today, which has been nice. Make some progress and show Peanut what she's missing out on when she gets back. Still gotta figure out what I'm gonna build Saturday. if I'm gonna keep working on this guy's backpack, if I'm gonna build this guy maybe in the morning on Saturday just to be able to finish it up and then start something new for stream later in the day. Not sure. Undecided. I am stuck in an ad. Bye, Leith. You've been sucked in. We thank you for your sacrifice. But hopefully I get lots of rest between now and Saturday, and then Saturday I'm not sick anymore. That'd be helpful. That would be handy. Well, have you been enjoying Gundam Breaker 4? I played Gundam Breaker 4 for a little bit, and then I went on vacation. I just got back from vacation on Saturday, and then I ended up getting the vid. So I haven't had very much opportunity to play it. But I did enjoy what I played so far, and I watched a little bit of Rose Waltz playing it. Rose Waltz was the person that we raided after, I think the day that we were playing it, we raided Rose, so I stuck around for a little bit to watch Rose play. And it looks like a really good game. It's nice that you can create clans and stuff like that, and continuously upgrade and customize your own kit. I think that's a very interesting component of the game. I think Armored Core did that really well, and I'm glad to see that it carried over really well as well to Gundam Breaker 4. I hadn't played any of the other Gundam Breaker games before that one, so it was a nice entry into the franchise as well. It was pretty cool. It's very beginner friendly. I had to figure out if I was going to do controller or keyboard. I feel like I flip-flopped a little bit. Sorry, I'm going to blow my nose. There should be a Gundam Fortnite event coming up to tie into Requiem. When Gundam had characters in Call of Duty, the suits and the graphics for the Gundam Call of Duty collab looked really fire. They were really well done. I was very impressed. I was actually surprised that the collab that they did for a AAA game was Call of Duty instead of Fortnite, because when I heard that they were partnering with the AAA game title, right away I thought it was going to be Fortnite. And I was surprised when it was Call of Duty, but it made a little bit of sense, because they're both very, like, war-heavy genres titles. So I'm glad to see that they're now doing the Fortnite collab, or the Fortnite tie-in. Sick! I hope you'll be fine soon, ma'am. Just take your vitamins every day and do more Gunpla Alive. I have been taking my daily vitamins. I've basically been overdosing on vitamin C and zinc. I have not been. I've been taking a lot of them, but I'm taking them within the respectable limits. I'm just joking. But my sister's getting married on Friday, so I better be not sick before Friday, because I don't want to miss my sister's wedding. That would be really not fun. Do you think she'll Skype me in? I don't think so, but we can hope. And thank you, man, for the idea of Gundam Pennywise, the depressed mech. It sounded really good. Got one more session nubbing before paint. Bagged all the parts in sections. So much plastic to paint. Gonna paint parts by color. Gonna get messy section by section. Painting takes so much time and patience, but it looks so nice when it's done. Peanut's the one that paints for us. I like to build and she likes to paint, so that works out really well. Oh gosh, the cats are knocking stuff over upstairs. Hope everything's okay. This goes on here. And then this big one goes on like this. Doesn't go in all the way? Oh, I just put it in upside down. That's a me problem. Get off of there, please. There you go. This way. Yeah. There we go. We still have more to go, but it's turning into something. Oh, and down here's the machine gun, so we're almost done this top one. So close. The kit sprues were labeled from A to Q. I think I've only ever built one kit that was labeled A to Z. And it was very intimidating because it was within our first couple months of building, and I was like, there's way too many runners. Am I gonna be able to do this? And there was duplicate runners. I was overwhelmed. Very easily overwhelmed. I wish I had a peanut in my life. I love building and I want my kids to be painted, but I don't want to do the painting. It's great to have a peanut in your life, but my peanut is very unmotivated to do anything most of the time. So if I had a motivated peanut, I would be living the life. I would have so many painted kits. But because I have an unmotivated peanut, I get a painted kit maybe 3 times a year. I think that's true. We've got the Ver.Ka 2 a year. We've got the painted Ver.Ka. We've got the painted RG God Gundam in hyper mode. No, it's the HG God Gundam in hyper mode. And she's working on her 3rd. Oh, Bob Ross. So, okay, 3 a year. Well, last year we got Ver.Ka, new Bob Ross, and hyper mode God Gundam. So we got 3 last year. This year we have and we got 4 last year. Oh my goodness. She also gave us the Grandpa Zaku. 3 a year, 2 a year, 1 a year. I know, Will. I think I'm locking in 4. 4 final answer. Because there was also the RX-78 Zaku that she did. But she slowed down a lot after the God Gundam. She's maybe working on the Kshatriya right now. She hasn't touched it in a very long time. I think she's having airbrush problems. 4 painted kits last year. She's still on the first one for this year. Does that sound right? I think that's right. Peanut is hard to motivate. How does one motivate a peanut? I feel like everyone's tried to motivate her, but nothing seems to be working. She's very difficult to motivate. I'm her sister. I live with her. She's impossible to motivate. Is this a little bat candy? Yeah, okay, it snapped pretty easily, so I'm gonna hope that's what it was. Oops. It's the Zao Workshop Oracle that I'm working on. Did you like the build? I hope I finish my Zaku Vader from Star Wars. That sounds really cool. Zaku Vader? Holy. I love crossovers like that, though, because they're so creative. And to me, that makes it really fun. I like things that are out of the box, because they're just different. Like, why not, you know? Zaku Vader sounds really sick. If you remember, we would love to see a picture when it's done. That sounds fun. The most motivated I have ever seen was when she saw the Black Knight. She was very excited to build the Black Knight. And I didn't think that she was going to be that motivated to build the Black Knight. Because normally things that she gets really excited about are things that look goofy. But the Black Knight looked really cool, so I didn't think it was going to be one of those weird kits that scratched her itch. But she was hook, line, and sinker for the Black Knight. She really likes the Black Knight. Yeah, it's hard to guess what Peanut's gonna like. She's kind of an enigma team. It's hard to figure her out. I'm pretty easy to figure out when it comes to builds, though. Is it cute? Does it look badass? Alright, we go. I thought she would see the number of runners and lose motivation. I wasn't here for a lot of the build of it. How was she for building it when I was gone? She said that, I think she said one part was confusing to her, but otherwise it sounded like everything went fine. Dang, I didn't think you'd go live tonight. I'm still sick as shit. Why not? Ah! Fixed it. I'm doing not bad. The last time I had the vid, I was a lot worse than this time. My throat's a little bit wonky, and I close my camera every couple of minutes to blow my nose. But after missing 2 streams because I was on vacation, I didn't want to keep missing streams. I like being able to hang out with everybody, and I want to make some progress on these kids. Is somebody calling me? I don't recognize this number. Whomstuff? I think I accidentally ordered something online that asked for my phone number, and I gave them my phone number for like a 15% discount. It was not worth it. I get so many phone calls from random numbers now. Definitely not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Definitely not. So now I just don't answer my phone. If it's not someone saved in my contacts, don't answer it. Because it's always a scammer, you know. I'm gonna log off. Bye, Eternal. Gonna watch Agatha. I keep seeing trailers for that. I hope it's cool. If you like it, please let me know. I didn't watch the prequel show that it's for. The lady and the weird looking man. I don't know how better to describe what that show is without having seen it. What was the name of it? The show that Agatha is from, I didn't watch, but the show spin-off with her looks really cool. Does this make sense? Am I making sense? Get well sooner. Thank you, WebFox. I have to sleep for work tomorrow. Party on, chat. Party on, WebFox. Reminds me of Wayne's World. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth. Very good. WandaVision. Thank you, Will. Will, I'm very glad that you speak Smiley, because there's a lot of times where I say things that are very difficult to... Can you just walk over my laptop? Hi, Cotton. What's up, buddy? Are you saying mummy dinner time, please? He's sitting very patiently. Psycho Zaku, Gunboat MS, everything projectile except Beam Bazooka. Yeah, Beam Bazooka was the one that was finished first. Oh, I think I put it over there. But dang, the backpack for this kit looks absolutely insane. I haven't started on it yet. It has me building... I built the kit first, then it has me going through weapons, and after weapons comes the back piece. But the back piece looks ginormous. Definitely bigger than the kit itself. So Chop pointed out earlier that finding space in the display is gonna be rough. He's a big boy. Big boy needs a lot of space. I like him big. I like him chunky. Smilish is my second language. Smilish is a good second language to have. There's lots of times where I basically speak Simlish, or say things in the wrong order, and it happens often when I'm talking to you guys, but rarely in my normal life. It took me 3 months to paint the Psycho Zaku. It's a lot of ground to cover. What type of paint did you look at doing with it? I feel like there's a lot of different things you could do with this kit, depending on what you're feeling. It's got so many different nooks and crannies, so many locations to put in pops of color. But I like how blingy the kit looks. Like, if there was gonna be if a mobile suit in the Gundam universe was gonna be a rapper, I would put money on it that it's gonna be the Psycho Zaku. Because look at all the gold. Like, look at all of his gold chains. It's definitely gotta be the Psycho Zaku. Who is more blinged out than the Psycho Zaku? Nobody. Unless there is. If there is, let me know, because that would be very interesting for me. Pointy side up. And then where do you connect? This side. Boop. There's one. Get this one sanded up. I've been yucking a lot tonight. And this goes this way. We've got 2 of these. Nice. I think I built these already earlier. I used Tamiya, GW paints, Vallejo, and some Mr. Color. We use Vallejo paints as well. We use the Mecha Vallejos. Alright, team, I think this is as far as I'm making it today. If I take it easy tonight, then I can be not sick for Saturday. I think, considering I was sick today, we didn't make a lot of progress, but we made some progress. says. We did something. We did some. Did the world get brighter and more colorful when it was done, or was it your heart from completing a long project? I feel like whenever Peanut finishes a paint, she gets really happy with her work. She likes to reflect on what she's done. Where did I put my build pouch? Hello? There it is. Okay. So let's get some of this stuff put away. I probably should clean this glass file. Maybe it's just getting gucky. Maybe it just needs a good clean. It's definitely a possibility. I need to find my my parts cleaner. I think I misplaced it during the move. I gotta figure out where that went. More of a fan of Gundam Gunpla and a new builder and a huge backlog. There's a lot of builders on here with a huge backlog as well. Building's a lot of fun. I find it to be very relaxing. I like to do it in my spare time as well, but there's only a couple kits that I build off stream. Currently my off-stream build for the Monday build nights has been the MG Buster, and then after that it's going to be the MG Dual Assault. Because I think, aside from G Gundam, Seed is my favorite universe in terms of mobile suits. But I'm still making my way through all of the Gundam shows. I think next up we have 08th MS. I'm on P Bandai, about to make my backlog bigger. Will, no! Will! Goodbye, Will. We hardly knew ye. What are you looking at on P Bandai, Will? Is there anything that's caught your fancy? What are you working on? What are you looking at? Okay, let me move these out of the way so I can zoop up all of these nubs. Got a couple over here too. Every time I do that, I think back to Finding Nemo, where they're in the fish tank at the dentist's office, and someone is like, Jacques, clean him! And then the little crabby guy's like, mais oui. And then he, beep, beep, beep. It reminds me of it every time. Probably because Peanut says it so much. Okay, here's our lad. No, don't eat, don't eat, don't eat. What are you eating? Little man. Don't cause problems. We've got this bad boy completed. We've got one of these. 2 more in progress. I have a couple things in here somewhere. These things are done. I don't remember if there's 3 or 4. There might be another one in the box somewhere. Got more of these things. I gotta blow my nose again. Oh no. Sorry, gang. I'm too embarrassed to blow my nose on stream. I can't do it. Just started the MGSS, the MGSD Freedom. The MGSD kits look phenomenal. I friggin' love those. Are you gonna get a lightning buster from the new Seed Freedom movie? I haven't watched the Seed Freedom movie yet, but I have a feeling when I watch the Seed Freedom movie, there's gonna be a lot of kits from it that I really want. I think I've got one kit from Seed Freedom already, without having seen the show. I've got this guy. The Infinite Justice Gundam Type 2, which I think looks really cool. I knocked a bunch of stuff out of my backlog by pulling this kit out. Oopsies. I've seen a kit from the Freedom movie that is white and gold. I'm gonna guess it's a bad guy kit because it doesn't look like a variant of the Isle or Justice or Freedom, so I'm assuming it's a bad guy kit. Unless it's the one that Lacus pilots, because I've seen Lacus apparently gets in a mech at some point during this movie. That'd be kind of baller. So I'm excited to see what kits are from the Freedom franchise, from the Freedom movie. But I've just got the one for now, without having seen it. But I'll give it a watch, and then I'll probably pick out a bunch that I decide that I absolutely need to have. Will prefers HGs so I can bang a whole kit out in an afternoon, and they don't have too many on there. HGs are also a lot easier with stickers. Like, they don't have very many stickers for HGs, which I love. I'm not much of a sticker girl. I'm one of those where I'm a bit frustrating during the process, but when it was done, I was super happy. It's a Ver.Ka suit, so yes, you will get it. Lightning Buster? Oh, I should have known. It has Buster in the name. I do. Does Zaku get a new suit too? Does the whole gang get new suits? I'm kind of excited about that, actually. I already built the Barbatos, got them at Fan Expo. I love the Barbatos. That's the only MGSD that we've built so far is the Barbatos. We do have the Freedom, which I'm very excited about, from Robot. And I saw on an announcement not too long ago that they're doing an MGSD wing. Is that right? An MGSD wing coming out? Because I'm definitely going to try to get that. I have decided that I am going to try to get all of the MGSDs because I really like the way that they look. They're very quality. I'm in progress on an MG Strike RM. I want the Leader of the Bad Guys kit. Yes, the white and gold one. It looks so good. Yeah, I love that color scheme. I think I'm just a sucker for that color scheme. Or like a black and white color scheme, a black and silver, a white and gold. Very like knightly color schemes, like a knight in armor kind of thing. I'm a sucker for that. So the 30-minute fantasy line, love it. Love it so much. Saw it in the movie, can't no spoilers, MGSD Wing Zero EW. I'm very excited for that. And there was a gold kit coming out that I really liked. I think it's coming out in Q4 of this year. Was it an Akatsuki maybe? When I think gold kits, I tend to go to the Akatsuki. Oh, does Kagali get a kit in the movie? I should just watch the movie. I shouldn't ask you guys this. I should definitely just watch the movie. I'm cheating. I want the SDEX Freedom Clear kits. It's a Gundam base. Very good. Very good, gang. Oh, everyone's building cool stuff. Please feel free to post pictures when you guys finish your kits, too. We've got a Discord. It's mostly just a bunch of us in the community. We just hang out, we build stuff on Mondays, we post pictures of our kits. We just kind of vibe. Watch party? I would do a watch party for the movie, absolutely. We could maybe do it one of the Monday build nights. If we do it on a Monday build night, I'm not going to be able to build and watch the movie because I'm going to want to give the movie my full attention. We can still do it on a Monday, though. We shall see. Alright, gang, that's it from me. That's it from Solo and Sick Smiley. I'll see you guys back on Saturday. Hopefully I'm feeling better Saturday. If I am feeling less sick and up to it, I might finish this guy off stream before Saturday. If I finish him before Saturday, I don't know what I'm gonna build. I've got a lot of options. I might also let Chatter Patreon pick what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'll pick a couple options and then see what everyone's feeling. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming to hang out, everybody. I appreciate the company. I know it's just been a lot of me chatting opposed to building tonight, but it was just nice to catch up with everybody. I miss you guys when I'm not around. A week without you guys was weird. I still check the Discord like every night when I was lying in bed on vacation. I can't help it. Have a good night. Hope you feel better. Thank you. Feel better. Thank you. Get well soon. Thanks, everybody. No, I'm gonna get worse. I'm kidding. That's something Pino would say. Pino would take that as a challenge to get absolutely worse. But I'll test again tomorrow and I'll let you guys know how I'm doing. Test again Friday. Let you guys know if I'm able to make it to Lil P Money's wedding or not. And then we'll go from there. Either way, I'll be back on Saturday. Yes. Well, since it's just a solo sign-off, I don't have Peanut to help keep you guys busy while I do all of the stuff on the back end. So I think I'm just gonna cut stream. I'm just gonna cut it. It's just gonna be blank screen. Goodbye, goodbye everybody. Have a good rest of your night. And I'll see ya.